Hey, I fixed the thing where Discord is showing my fucking streaming status again. Oh, lovely. It only took, like, not that much fiddling around with it, actually. Right, so, I wasn't entirely lazy. I actually figured out what I was blabbering about the other day all the time. About having to work 3 times to do a Mementos request. And that comes later. It's not to receive the request, it's to identify a target. So we'll later get requests where like we have to figure out how to identify the target, and we will work in 3 different places to identify 3 different targets. However, it is so much later that one of these 3 shops we haven't even unlocked yet, so that's gonna be for the future. Hello, pompous customer. It's pitiable how man lauded by society as a great artist has fallen from grace. Just shows that many fail to truly understand what is art. Did you see Madarame's past lies? I never really cared. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, we've heard enough about Madarame's bullshit. Do we do the home shopping yet? It is Sunday after all.
For real?
Mafia group, huh? Who might they be? There's our first for real of the day. Starting off very strong. Right, so we have things to do. We have a free Sunday, that is unusual. Let's start by going to the underground walkway and get ourselves some fruit juice right up our cranium. Hello, Yusuke. Oh, can we hang out with Yusuke now? That'd be good. Welcome, would you like some fresh fruit juice? Since today is Sunday, we also have blah 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 for sale. Yep, I want this. Makes me more proficient. Nice.
Well then.
Good job, good.
Nice.
It's kind of weird getting back into the swing of things after a weekend. I don't know why. Like when I do this daily, I'm just like, alright, this is where we left off, I'm gonna go do this immediately. But now I'm just kinda bumbling for a moment while I get my bearings. Hello.
Hello.
Ah, cute, the station is always full of people. It serves as the perfect spot for people watching. By the way, do you have any business here? I came to see you. Huh, you must have a wealth of free time if that's your decision. After what happened with Madarame, I've come to realize the two-faced complex nature of mankind. People are difficult to handle. It makes for an interesting theme. That is why I intend on people watching here for quite some time. Please contact me if anything important comes up. Oh, we can't hang out with you yet.
Hello. I see.
Alright, no nuts. Yeah, this is his hangout spot. If we want to hang out with Yusuke in the future, we will do that from there. But apparently that's not available yet. We could hang out on, as was said. Anything else on Sundays that I really need to do while I think about it? Let's quickly check the lottery ticket. I don't know when we last did that. Let's get our free money. Also, let's try to take the correct set of stairs. Otherwise, we are not going anywhere. Wonder if we're gonna be stalked again by some weird lady hiding behind a comic club. Maybe not for now. Your result is 2,000 yen. Only a tiny bit of loss. We won 100,000 the other day, so we can't really complain about anything at this point. Like, we have won the game, basically. If you win the lottery, that's winning the game, pretty much. We haven't watched the new DVD that we've got. We bought some new books recently. I don't think there's anything that's very pressing and immediately in need of taking care of, so let's check out if we have a lover's persona on us. We do not. Let's go change that so we can hang out with Anna. We can't hang out with Takumi yet because I think Takumi needs guts level 4, so we're gonna be stuck on that for a little bit. Oh, actually, let me check something really quick. Let me check out this fusion quest thing again and see what we got. Okay, that's not terribly important, so we're not gonna do that for now. We'll just withdraw a lover's persona then.
Justine, these are the paths you have walked.
Let's take the cheapest one, which should be Pixie.
A fee is required. This is your. You lack patience.
I do lack patience, it is
These are
true.
the paths you have walked.
Actually, let's see if there's more that I want. Hermit we can't do yet. Devil is coming up, but not super important for now. Priestess is a long time to go, if I remember correctly. Could consider Emperor because of Yusuke, but if it hasn't opened up yet, then there's not really a point of carrying that Pokemon around. think that's it actually for now.
Are you
Never mind, we
finished?
leave.
What?
Goodbye, twins.
It is time, inmate.
So yeah. So the voice lines in the city are kind of funny. Where they just stand out. Let's go down here, brings us to the walkway, and then we can go to the underground mall, which is brain please function. It's over here, isn't it? Can't believe I nailed fucking darts the other day when we were doing this with this input delay. It feels so awkward right now having played non-input delay sort of games for a bit on controller. Anyway.
Hiya!
Hiya, indeed. Good shop today too. No, actually, I'm here to see you. How are we doing in terms of rank? We're rank 4, so this would be rank 5. Do I have that noted already? I do. Alright, cool. Hang out here. 5 of them. What should I get for Shio? It's hard deciding by myself. Don't worry, I got your back. I am very fashion.
For real?
Hey, I have some big news. The double cream from that famous crepe shop is half off right now. Oh, but I probably can't take a crepe into the hospital, huh? I really want one though. You think maybe Shio would want one too? Give it up. For real? Alright. Alright, man. Welcome, welcome. You already missed it for real, so, you're late. Got might be half off, but I should try to control myself. Shio might have rehab today too. They probably wouldn't even let her eat it. Exclamation mark FR. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Shio started her physical rehab. She pushed it up ahead of schedule. I think it's because I told her about it, about how I want to get stronger. NP, I mean, I tie you for counting for me, since I was too lazy to add that. Also, the counting is just a ballpark thing anyway, so it's not really super important. I just added that for fun, because it's fun to mock the game for going for real every, like, 2.5 minutes. She was gonna start working hard too. I haven't actually seen any of her rehab sessions yet, though. Oh, hold on. What? Now? That's not good. Sorry, something just came up. That was from my agency. One of the models didn't show for a magazine shoot they were doing. They're looking to wrap soon, so I'm gonna head over now to fill in. It's really close though. Wanna come with? Actually, let's just go. I'll race you there. Well, that is certainly a way of doing that. We arrived at the meeting spot. Looks like they're having a pre-shoot briefing. We are actually very close. That's like 2 meters over. And I'm so pumped to get to work with you today. After I saw you in last year's show, I think I'm gonna cry. It really wasn't a big deal. That fashion show was tiny. By the way, I'm Mika, and please no honorifics. Yes, please no honorifics. Thank you, Mika. Best girl in the game. I might be older, but you have loads more experience on... Never mind, fuck you then. Alright, Mika, feels a little weird saying it like that. Oh, and you don't need to use senpai with me. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. Likewise, An. You're so nice. Yeah, exactly, like, fuck you. Make up your mind, woman. Hey, can you teach me how to be a better model? You know, your everyday routines, stretches. Routines? You mean like singing in the shower? Oh, is that all you do? Then what kind of stuff do you eat? I've been looking all over for a place to import some organic green almonds. That is indeed a power move, but in the worst possible way, alright, my manga? Plus, I'm getting super tired of eating quinoa. Do I need to, like, boil it in hard water or something? Almonds? I only read those when they're covered in chocolate. And hard water? Isn't it kind of tough to boil ice? Do you weigh yourself? Oh, of course, once a year for the health examination at school. So you're gonna keep it all a secret from me, huh? I get it. I guess it's hard to trusting someone you just met. That's not it. I just don't really think about that stuff. It's nothing to do with not trusting you. It's more that modeling is like a hobby for me. What? Ah, that's so horrible. What do you mean you don't care about modeling for these guys? You said that on? Wait, I love this magazine. Everyone tries so hard to make sure their product is the best. Mika, just calm down. Don't worry, we all know that you're giving it your all here. But you guys work so much harder than me, and I'm still the one getting comforted.
Wait!
Hold on. Ah, the truth is, we had both you and Mika come down as substitutes for a missing model. We wanted both of you on the cover, but if you're not really interested... Hey, I didn't... Don't worry, I could do it alone. I read the concept docs on my way here.
What?
You faker. You're so mean, do you really hate me that much? Keep it civil, you two. Anyway, you're good to go, Mika. Sorry about all this one. We don't be needing you today. We'll reimburse your transportation expenses though, and even throw in a little extra for your trouble.
Oh.
But magazine staff left for the photo shoot. I really screwed that up. Okay, so this is where the game is expecting some shit from me that I would not pick. The game wants me to pick She's Amazing, huh? Because Anne absolutely loves that shit, like, she is all about it, yeah, but maybe it's because deep down I'm not actually that invested in modeling. She sees straight through that. Anyway, I totally ruined the shoot. But still, wasn't Mika's fake crying pretty incredible? Fuck yeah, in we go, it had grace, yup, absolutely, we love that. Oh, maybe that's what I'm missing. Yes, you certainly are. Anyway, I don't know though, I think I'm pretty good at fake crying myself, I know the perfect technique. I don't think it matters what we do here. Tell me more. Listen carefully. The key is you don't actually cry. I figured that much.
Yes!
Either way, I think I'll be able to use that ability to our advantage in the metaverse. I'll turn my failure today into positive energy going forward. Good on you, Anne. Now we get Crocodile Tears. Chance to force enemies to ask for less during negotiations.
Alright.
So sometimes we finish people in just one set of negotiations rather than two. Speaking of the metaverse, I'm gonna try super hard at my work with the Phantom Thieves too. But for now, I should go stop by Shio at the hospital. Thanks for today.
Bye!
Bye!
Ah, you're back.
Where have you been? So, what do you want to do? What our next big target? Well, that's fun. Well, after what that guy said, sitting around doing nothing just pisses me off. You're talking about Akechi, right? I know how you feel. Ah, that high school detective. He'd have to shut up if we changed another person's heart. You think so? Come on, you gotta be more confident about this kind of stuff. But he did mention that the police are starting to mobilize. Either way, I don't think we should leave Akechi be. This is the perfect time to meet and discuss what our strategy moving forward should be. Let us gather at the hideout tomorrow. Let us indeed. We get Ryuji asking for a darts ship. We are not dartsing. We have done the darts enough. Instead, we're probably going to be hanging out with Yoshida again. I guess I did the home shopping yesterday before we called it a stream, since we did wander around bravely.
Nice!
I checked that earlier. I don't know why I did that again. Right. So I think we only have Yoshida and Sojiro. Nice. Look at you guys sniping away at the for reals. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's go to Station Square and do the politics some more. Let's have ourselves some politics. Oh yeah, out of my way, punks. I'm here to politics.
Everyone!
When you suffer greatly from the world of disparity, please know that you can direct your criticism and outrage at me. I, Torinosuke Yoshida, will someday find a way to address your concerns in Nagatasho.
Good evening.
Oh, Solkun. Fuck. I can't stop myself sometimes from reading the honorifics because, like, I'm just in the flow of reading every word as quickly as my brain can process them as they're on screen, and if sometimes I slip in the odd honorific there, then I'm gonna be sorry, but goddamn, that's just gonna happen. Yeah, the thing with An, and we're really getting to that point, and it's gonna get... I don't think it's gonna get much worse, but like it maintains this sort of discrepancy where she's, like, for the plot part, she's fairly smart, fairly strong-willed, fairly, like, you know, she's alright for the most part. Like, she's certainly a character. And then fucking confidant An is like, oh, I'm the fucking hard airhead, naive girl, haha, I don't know what I'm doing. Which, I mean, I guess kind of works if the implication is that she doesn't really have her, like, regular life together, but she functions well enough for, like, school and modeling and shit. But, like, it still is a pretty strong, like, disconnect in the two directions there. She has her moments where she's, like, very empathetic, very, like, sensitive, very smart, very good at handling situations, saying the right thing. And she also very heavily goes in the option of, oh, I am a complete airhead. Ryuji, that guy is much smarter than me, haha. Like, I don't know. I find her hard to like as a result. Like, not... I don't hate her character, but, like, it's... I don't know. She's not my favorite. It's just kind of weird in that regard. It's good that we talk about that sort of thing, though, because we'll have to make a very important decision sometime in the near future. Just hear some foreshadowing. Anyway, by the way, what's your opinion on our current government? I feel like I feel that they're wrong, so I plan on addressing that during my speech. I'd like to use this as an honest, so give me your honest opinion. Yep, we will absolutely do that. Fuck yeah, we do the politics. Really, that would be helpful. Well then, let's get to it.
Everyone!
The conviction of a government is often tested during times of turmoil. However, the current administration refuses to discuss their plans for the future. They don't... I mean, she's kinda... not really... I'm not sure if aware is the right word there, but like, she's kinda not seeing it that way with the history of objectification. Like, she seems to... like, she enjoys modeling enough that probably part of what happened to her with Kamoshida was just, like, an extension of that, and she entirely puts the blame on, like, him, rightly so. So, like, she doesn't see that maybe as, like, oh, I shouldn't be doing that sort of thing, but rather as, like, Kamoshida sucks. And the whole eventually going along with the modeling, that was very clearly under a lot of reluctance and for the purpose of the Phantom Thief stuff. And obviously with the way she came prepared, she had no intention of actually, like, doing the nude modeling part. So, like, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's not the part that irks me. I just think, like, the whole... like, oh, fucking keeping a diet, fucking working out to do my modeling stuff, haha, I would never do that. I am very naive and just naturally perfect, haha, sort of thing is just slightly overplayed, and the amount of complete obliviousness that she has is just a little bit too much. Especially compared to, again, how she was acting at times during the actual plot part that involved her. I guess that kind of happens to a certain extent to all characters. Like, when the plot is relevant for them, they act very differently to when you're just hanging out with them in the confidant stuff, which is probably fair enough, because, like, when like, important plot stuff happens, people would behave differently, as opposed to just hanging out with a mate and talking about weird shit, but it just... sometimes it, like, feels a bit, incongruent there. Anyway. Can we really accept such an utter lack of transparency? I've been hearing this type of criticism about the government a lot lately. It's because Diet member Shido has been gaining popularity by saying the same thing. So he's just echoing another politician's criticism of the government? Apparently, whatever. So first you stole my party funds and now you're stealing ideas, Nogotora? Stop talking all big, you ex-convict. It seems I've drawn the ire of the audience once again. So he's claiming those who made mistakes in the past shouldn't get a second chance? What can I say to that? Stop interrupting him. What was that? You got something to say to me, kid? What do you think? I'll fight you. What's up with this kid? The ex-convict has a point. Why, you little punk? Yes, I am Nogotora and I have made mistakes. Yes, I am unpopular and powerless, but that has nothing to do with my arguments. These are things I learned from all my hardships.
Yes.
You can ridicule me all you want, but I will continue to oppose what is wrong with this world. Today's speech ended up being filled with a lot of passion, quite unexpectedly, I might add. The highlight, though, was your yelling. I couldn't help myself. I envy you. Conveying your thoughts with such conviction, I wish I had done that in the past. Okay, that is all for today. You two are amazing. I've been wrong this whole time. Even though someone has failed in the past, it doesn't mean that person can't try again. That's all I wanted to say.
You.
Please wait.
Thank you.
Thank you. That is all I wanted to say. You're a strange one, just like that kid. I learned something from your dauntless spirit today. I have a bad habit of getting flustered whenever someone calls me Nogotora, but you see me as someone of value, so I refuse to cower to criticism in front of you. Today you taught me that I must have more confidence in my arguments. I feel like, well, yours just going deeper. Boy, Renko Foro.
All right.
With the man of the people. My way of thinking changes when I'm with you. Perhaps it's the influence of your youthful spirit. My apologies, it seems we're out of time. Like, the speech stuff has improved my charm again. Oh boy, 2 nodes. Still no ding-ding. Almost level 3 across the board.
Again another time.
Good work today, I'll see you again soon. Time for plot. Oh, never mind. First call, then plot. Hello, thanks for all your hard work today. Thanks to you, I've remembered something very important. Now that I think about it, ever since the scandal I felt alone and helpless, like the whole world was against me. Perhaps I got too used to the constant judging and critique, but I realized I'd overlooked something crucial. I'd forgotten the people who support me and how encouraging it feels to simply be in their presence. Perhaps it seems too obvious or too trite, but I hope you remember to cherish that too. I shall. Good, I'm glad to hear it. I will engrave it into my heart. I can't let myself forget it again. I don't know what exactly the phrasing was, but anyway. Well, I'll be counting on you for my next speech too. See you soon, Soul. I hope a lot of this is gonna be voiced because it appears to be one of those tough reading days for me. We'll see though.
Hi.
Fancy seeing you here. Alright, I guess Shujin was in this direction too. Still, I wouldn't have expected to run into you at this time. Perhaps it really is fate. How are you doing? I mean, isn't it time for like the school rush? Look around, everywhere is fucking students. Why would you not expect me to be here? Anyway, how are you doing? I'm not bad. Relax as always, I see. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're planning on stealing that guy's heart. He seems alright. I've been getting interviewed a lot lately, so I've been wondering how to answer such questions. I see now that there's no need to be so roundabout with my responses. Talking with you helps me realize many things. If it isn't too much trouble, may I speak with you again sometime? I nod approvingly. Hey, I heard from one of my upperclassmen that apparently there's some kind of weirdo in Kichijoji. Even at a glance, you can supposedly tell right away that he's bad news. You live there, don't you? Are you okay? Oh, you mean the old man in Harmony Alley? My parents were talking about him too. Doesn't that just make you wonder? I'm thinking I might try to look for him today. What? Don't do that. Besides, I heard he hides his face. Who knows what it'll do to you if he sees you? You're just gonna end up in a ditch somewhere. I just know it. Did this say Kichijoji? Did we ever meet someone like that? Just sounds like a rumor though, so who knows how much of it you can believe. What do you think, Cube? I am curious. I want in on that.
Right.
Yeah, if on the off chance he really is a bad guy, we should do something about it. For now, we can just check it out whenever we have time. Which is not today, since we're going for the hideout and plot stuff. Oh boy, oh boy.
How tragic.
Before I realized it, we're halfway through June. It's the only month of the year with no holidays and it's filled with rain. Truly a season of hell. I'm exaggerating, you say? Haha, you're all just ignorant. After all, what's falling from the sky is acid rain that can melt metal. So, let's test your knowledge and imagination.
Give it a try.
When washing your hair with dissolved copper, your hair color changes. What color do you think it turns? It would turn green, wouldn't it? Let me consult my notes while you guys figure this out as well. I have consulted my notes, and I'll give you guys some seconds to think about it for yourself if you wanna agree or disagree with green. Because it turns out the answer is actually green.
This is it.
That is correct. By the way, magnetism turns your hair white, and rust will turn your hair red. Magnesium, not magnetism. It's not quite the same, but close enough. However, acid rain can't melt gold or silver. If you want to dye your hair gold, use bronze coins. Think you could save money by skipping a visit to the hair salon? It seems you still don't understand the horror of acid rain. Did you get that? Did you even get that question? I wasn't even close. Maybe he actually is smart. I'm kind of surprised. Shoot, the teacher's glaring at us. Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Yeah, work can sometimes get in the way of dye. London once had acid rain on the level of stomach acid. More than 4,000 people died. Perhaps one day such a deathly rain will fall in Japan. My heart too is overcast, just like the rain that fell in the city. Rain. What a deviant. I'm tired of thinking up witty comments. Yup, cat, enjoy your fucking nap below the desk. No need to comment on literally everything.
Oh good, you haven't gone home yet. Nijimi-san's looking for you. Could you head to the student council room right away? She says there's no report of a lost item, so she wants you to start filling out some paperwork.
I don't know, son.
Telling me that isn't going to get you out of this. The student council room is on the 3rd floor, next to the library. Got it?
Yep, sure, NP.
Why am I running errands for a student? I know she's the principal's favorite or whatever.
Nijima's the girl who keeps following you around, right? What could she want?
What could she possibly want? She wants my cat. Look at this fucking fancy-ass drawing of Akechi. We have a fucking artist in this class that likes to paint some fancy blackboard stuff. Everyone here is definitely on the Akechi bandwagon. They even gave him all those nice sparkles. Not sure I'd want those sparkles myself, but I could see why Morgana would be jealous.
Oh, no way.
Stilgar doesn't follow. Stilgar just oogles. Get your facts straight, man. The student council room. What were we called here for? This is rather strange. Hello.
Ah, earlier than expected. Have a seat. I'll get straight to the point. Mr. Kamoshida and Madarame. Won't you tell me the truth behind the Phantom Thieves incidents? Can't answer that? Oh, of course. There's no way you would admit to such things. Have a listen.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
What could all this mean? We screwed up.
Means we're very
Was
big
it
fans.
blackmail? Hypnosis? How do you corner someone into making them confess? Won't you tell me how you did it?
I punch you. I pointed that out the other day and was wondering what it stood for. I'm assuming it's the Japanese thingy for either honor student or for the school itself, which I had no idea how they would, what the words for that would be. Won't you tell me how you did it? Maybe ask the culprits instead. Have you thought about doing that?
This doesn't prove anything, don't you? I believe that you three are the Phantom Thieves. Now, what would the police think if they heard my recording?
It'd be bad if we're put under police surveillance. There's no telling what'll happen to you, too.
I'd assume they'd mostly think, wow, this kid really is, like, hard into playing Phantom Thieves, like we've heard other people are, so, you know.
If you confess the truth, I don't mind just leaving this between the two of us. You'll tell me, won't you?
I have a right to be no, maybe not. We could just go full
That's the same as admitting to it, you know.
I remember those.
Go ahead.
Hey, where you at? Taking a leak? Let's meet up at the usual spot to hold our Phantom Thieves meeting.
Thank you, Ryuji.
That idiot!
As loud as always. But his timing's perfect. I'd like everyone else to hear this as well.
I mean, she has pretty good cause to be recording people. She was told by the principal to investigate shit. So, like, in terms of, hey, subordinates just following orders, she's pretty good, like, reason to do that sort of thing. And I'd assume, with the way the, like, hierarchy works, that they wouldn't really get in trouble for recording or investigating students like that, especially when incidents like these are afoot.
Won't you take me to your friends?
I guess it can't be helped now.
Oh.
Here?
Is that girl a friend of yours?
Not yet. Soon to be.
What the hell?
Oh, sorry.
What's the meaning of this?
I had him lead me here. Ryuji Sakamoto. On to Kamaki. And you're Kitagawa-kun, correct? Second year at Kosei High and former pupil of Madarame. I wanted to ask you all about this.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
An extremely similar technique was used for both Kamoshida and Madarame, while those affected by their acts were just coincidentally meeting up. How could that not raise suspicions?
What do you intend to do? Have you come just to say you're going to report us?
I bet someone told you to find us. The school can't have ties to criminals after all. And yet they turn a blind eye when it comes to suicide and sexual harassment.
It is certainly a face.
Those adults are just using you. I feel sorry for you.
I know.
Huh?
That's why I would like to verify the justice you speak of.
What?
I'm the only one who knows about you. If you prove what you're doing is just, I'll erase this.
She wants to make a deal.
Oh
There
boy,
is
we like
someone
deals.
whose heart I'd like you to change.
Who?
So you're not saying it's impossible. However, I cannot tell you that just yet. Let's continue our talk after school tomorrow. On the roof. Assuming you accept my offer, that is.
It's just turning into a real pain.
You were careless. I don't think you truly understood how high the stakes were.
Alright, DK, alright, Kojak. This is indeed not Anno, but it's pretty close. Actually, I lie. I haven't heard a single Admiral in the last 15 minutes, so it can't be Anno. Anno 56. What is that in reference to? I have no idea. Maybe you just type out 5?
Anything to say, Ryuji?
Why are you singling me out? On got recorded too, you know?
I'm so sorry.
Hey, what should we do? That girl's got dirt on us.
A recording seems to be insufficient evidence, though. And even with that, there's no way they could prove our methods.
Considering who we're dealing with, I think it might be a trap.
Oh, and thanks for the host. Welcome in, Ruffians. Go down. So, a lot of you here.
Regardless, this guy would be in real trouble. He's on probation after all.
Things would get rough if we didn't have our leader. And I totally don't want to deal with the police.
Then, we have no other choice but to go along with it.
Yes, it's best we agree, at least for the time being. We made a crucial mistake, but not a critical one. We'll just have to recover from here on out.
Yeah, my bad. So, we doing this?
It's our only choice.
Alright, we're meeting on the school rooftop tomorrow, yeah?
What about me? I could always sneak in if necessary.
That'll draw too much attention. You should just wait outside, Yusuke. What could she be scheming?
So effing pissed. Do we just gotta do what she says? Considering what has happened, it seems we have no other choice. I wonder whose heart the student council president would want us to change. Don't matter to me. But there might be a reason behind who she picks, right? I wonder who it is. I'm curious myself. She mentioned how she just wants to prove our justice, did she not? Yeah, she definitely did. There must be some reasoning behind her choice. Please contact me immediately if you find anything out. And don't go picking any fights, okay? Do you understand, Ryuji? Why are you singling me out? I ain't dumb. Yeah, I mean, can't really blame students for meeting at school, huh? Like, that's kind of not that odd of a place for 5 students to meet, or 4 even. Jesus, rude one, we'd best prepare for anything. Right, so, for those who haven't seen this kind of game before, the Persona games are, especially this one to a large extent, I'd say maybe like half anime/visual novel sort of thing, and half actual gameplay. And the gameplay is once again also split in 2 halves. You have the half where you live a sort of daily life, you have like 2 time slots where you can go to various activities, like study or go to arcades, hang out with friends, whatever the fuck. And you have the dungeon crawling part where you go into a alternate universe sort of thing and fight monsters, level up. It's basically like Pokemon, where you collect a bunch of different Pokemon with different stats and different abilities and shit. And you punch people in the face. It's very fun. It's a very long game, it's very story heavy, so joining like part way in like this is possibly not exactly ideal. If you're very confused, feel free to ask questions, I'll gladly elaborate on plot stuff, but yeah, wouldn't be surprised if it's kind of a lot. Anyway, so with that daytime activity out of the way, we can now leave and go do something at night. What have we available? No confidant stuff at all. It is raining though, so... Ooh, never mind. We could hang out with Akechi, that's something we should be doing. So let's go do that. Actually, I wanted to go to Kichijoji anyway, to see that maid that people were talking about.
It's so humid.
It's actually fairly easy to understand. It's a bit more on the overly detailed, overly explained side, as is typical for a lot of anime stuff. This game is very tropey and very, very straightforward in most ways. The game likes to do the thing where, or the typical anime thing of overly explaining every detail or repeating them from time to time and stuff like that. Yeah, for the most part, I agree with that. Man in sunglasses say, hey, you got a minute? I'm a Chapman collecting rare goods for personal reasons. Chapman? Oh, I can agree with that. Being fucking around with Windows stuff is usually a pain in the ass. I would also be putting that off. Best of luck. It's just an old word for trader, you know what that is, don't you? A trader must constantly fulfill his client's needs regardless of an item being sold out or worth a premium, but a lone man can only do so much. I've been racking my brain over how I'm gonna purchase this item. Then you came along, man, and I just knew I could talk to you. What do you say, will I help a fella collect goods? What do I get? I'll have rewards for you, my man. If you get me what I ask for, we'll trade. Sound fair? Just buy the item you can and bring it to me at any time. Unfortunately, consumer demand is always in a constant state of flux, so sometimes an item you bring to me is no longer needed. Sorry, man, that's just how it is. You know, he looks and talks funny, but depending on the item, this might not be a bad deal. Why don't you accept the job? It sounds easy enough. You just have to buy him stuff. Then we have a deal. From now on, please call me Sakai.
I mean...
Of course, as Phantom Thieves, we have to be careful about procuring the item and appraising it, alright? I don't think this guy has any ill intentions, but he's still a bit suspicious. I want us to get in any trouble. Oh, one thing I need you to remember. I don't want any trouble. Wouldn't want to burden my clients. That means no stealing. You gotta buy the items through legitimate channels, alright, my man? Now then, let's discuss our first deal. My request for today is imported protein. If you can find one, I can trade it for one decorative whip. How fancy. Youthful energy. Yeah, this man looks like the youngest guy in the book. Handing in the items, Sakai requests from you will need a special item. More requests come in over time. Sakai will not reappear until he has another request for you. Be sure to check now and then to see if he has returned. It's my very tall voice acting. I can understand how you'd be confused. Is this the imported goods place? It is. Let's see if we have imported protein here.
Thank you for stopping in.
We do not. Wait, do we actually have one of those lying around? Let's just talk to him again. I might have some. At least we had the opportunity to get that earlier, maybe from one of the TV deals we didn't take. Nope, we do not have it on us. Where do we even get that? Probably the sort of thing I should just look up instead of wandering around aimlessly for. Let me quickly do that. Goddamn, these websites are all shit. Sports shop underground mall. Alright, cool. I'll do that later. I mean, it depends on like what I'm playing and what I'm doing and what I'm interacting with. If I'm playing MechWarrior Online and we get to fucking Manifold again and some guy gosses my leg off, are you expecting me to show a lot of youthful energy as a result? I feel myself aging like 10 years every time that happens. There's not much energy left. Also, if you like listen to me play multiplayer games, you'll still get plenty of whinging and stuff. I accidentally said has instead of have because I was speaking quickly and a lot while also doing other things. I don't remember the exact context though, you'd have to look that up in your own word, I'm sorry. And then you wanted to add another thing, but I completely forgot about that, so... What was that actually? We didn't play that much yesterday, so... Should be possible to remember. But I don't. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, do we have a Justice persona? We do not. Let's go and change that real quick. So in this game, you can hang out with people to like further your relationship with them effectively. And there is a system where everyone is represented by a certain arcana of the tarot cards sort of thing. And if you have a persona of the matching arcana on you, then you get extra reputation points, so you kind of want to do that at all times. completely fine out of context sentence. I don't think these two parts go together.
You certainly seem composed.
Yeah, my back has been shot a few times from any sort of maid, friend or foe. It does occur on occasion. I think the worst I've ever encountered that with was when I was playing PUBG with a very incompetent mate of mine, and he panicked and unloaded his auto shotgun into my back even though there was nobody around. He just heard something in the distance, got startled, and fucking shot me in the back and killed me, which was very in character for that man, so that is probably the peak of that sort of bullshit, so, you know.
No slacking off.
Haven't killed me, excuse you. Like, god that, no, it wasn't you. I am talking about a man that you do not know, and likely never will, for your own sanity. Hey, also, what are you talking about? You have absolutely killed me in space. It may not have been a mech warrior yet, although I am not sure if that's actually true. Oh, I see, yeah.
Hi.
Hey Saul, good evening. I wanted to talk to you, but since we have the time, do you want to go play billiards together? It's not that difficult, and we can chat and play at the same time. How about it? That is one way of interpreting it, but the logs and the screenshots show different, so, Soulfly. Sounds not right. Yeah, I mean, the game says you killed me though, so I don't see how you can shift that blame when it's like black and white like that. Like it's been documented. How dare you say that to me? I am not GG in the head. Anyway, what's the plan? Are you gonna hang out with Akechi? Yeah, sure, let's hang out with Akechi. Badass, I was a little worried you'd turn me down. Well then, let's get going. I'm gonna walk around, let me know when you're ready to leave. Goodbye, cat. Right, so...
That's good to hear.
I found myself with some free time, so I was hoping to find someone to play against. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I think DK has experienced enough team kills to tank the occasional team kill or friendly fire himself. Anyway, I found myself with some free time, so I was hoping to find someone to play against. I think we do A, yeah. He always seems so busy. Well, I wouldn't say I'm unoccupied, but I'm not busy all the time either. Art has no fucking concept of the term self-control with grenades. I mean, you can clearly see on your own video how that statement there is not entirely true. There was plenty of time to not shoot your mate, you just use that as an excuse. Then I think it's my policy to spend my spare time in meaningful ways. Now, let's play a game. You've played pool before, correct? Control other people with grenades. Control the flow of conversation, mostly. Like, goddamn, you fucking shoot them and they're like, oh, fuck you, and then it devolves into accusations for a little while. That's the only control that's applied to grenades when you two are involved. Crowd control. It's not cube control. Oh, my apologies. Break A's. I don't know. Let me quickly look at this. Okay, cool. NB. It was just a coincidence. Of course, this game won't count. Let's start over. Oof, bad move on my part. If we get this next one, I'm in trouble. So I think there is a billiards minigame, but we don't actually get to play that during this plot introduction of it, I think, so should be fine. Yeah, fair enough. Sometimes you just lock yourself into a corner with your own explosives. Not bad, everything's riding on your next shot though. How will you handle this? I think I can pick anything here. Yep. I'll go for a power shot, watch this. Oh, let's see how this goes. Poof. Aw. Use too much force to bounce off the cushions. Attention, he nails it, oh no. I win. That was a close one though. I suppose it would have been pretty embarrassing to lose to you as your senior, huh? Something seems off. Thank you, that's great news. I sense something in you that's quite different from other people. Guess you can call my detective's intuition, huh? Kidding, of course. Oh, my apologies, break ice. Something the matter? Okay, there's Annie again. Aren't you left-handed? Huh.
That's not bad.
I'm honestly impressed you noticed. That's right, this one is my dominant hand. I switched hands during the game. It's not anything against you. Going all out against a junior just seems a bit gauche. But I confess, you've surprised me. I'm rather dexterous with my right hand, and I can even use chopsticks with it. Frankly, I didn't expect you to see through it. I see a lot of things. This is what he wants to hear. Oh, so those glasses are just for the aesthetic then? Or were you being metaphorical? You're a hard one to read sometimes. In any case, you truly are interesting. You never cease to intrigue me. Sense Akechi's appreciation. We do the ding ding. Level 2. Chance to reveal one enemy affinity at the start of battle. This is actually not terrible if we're fighting new shit in a palace.
Alright.
It's nice to know one's strength or weakness in advance. Sometimes it tells you which element they're gonna be repelling and shit, so that's alright. Yeah, we've seen some stuff. It's not alright. If you ever manage to win against me using my right hand, then I will face you with everything I have. You have my word.
Goodbye then.
Oh, see ya. Hey, thanks for coming along today. A little game turned out to be more interesting than I expected. Barely anyone notices when I don't use my dominant hand. I can only commend your powers of observation. Think you'd be an interesting influence on me. If you're so inclined, we could go again sometime. I think we won't see, as rivals. Whatever works for you, as long as I can spend some time with you, think of it as you please. Well, I suppose I'll reach out the next time something comes up. See ya. Alright, what's this territory?
Walking fire, whatever.
What you're gonna say, not good at aim, but I guess that level of introspection is not to be expected.
You know what that was? Why you back?
But yeah, look at the title of that clip. Even Ono says that one, you know, like that one was my fault as opposed to all the other ones that were entirely your fault. Also, I didn't die on that, and you ended up killing me a bunch in that stream, so I don't think you can cite one piece of evidence to the contrary and call it a case closed. Want some cash? I got a job you could do. Do you know about that Phantom Thieves forum? People said when they made a request there, it got granted. Really? That sounds super useful. Go on, pay up. You understand the position you're in, right? King crime rumors. Astless, I went flying. That was high skill.
Hey!
Hey, it's you. Woman with camera. Morning, going to school now. I'm just heading home. The morning sun is too bright. What about your job?
Nope.
I pulled an all-nighter. Journalist Ichigo Oya works around the clock, you know? Well, you work hard on your studies. I mean, you can clearly see from my perspective that I'm busy engaging with the enemy.
I was thinking you might not show.
And that I fucking am moving to avoid being shot by the enemy. I had this under control. There was like one guy. There was no need for you to shove a grenade at my ass. Yeah, Cypher has a habit of ending you, although it seems fairly intentional, unlike Ardanian, who just has magical cube-attracted grenades. Fucking throws grenade through 15 fucking bugs. I am on the other side. It explodes in my face. No bug was hurt in the making of that scene. God damn, that guy. Why did you blow up? What the fuck were you doing? Oh, and your Ano. Yeah, also the whole one-sided thing is always awkward to get used to. I should maybe buy one at some point. Although you showed me the clicky one, and that just actually does seem kind of awkward. Even for, Oh, that's what you're talking about? MB. It's the Piranha, isn't it? I should probably try Piranha at some point. Although, I don't know, I don't tend to do fairly well with those small, annoying backstabby mates. Fisk. Anyway, let's move on to this for a
So,
sec.
whose heart do you want us to change?
A mafia boss.
Mafia?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, the light ones seem pretty cheap, but I still want a sale from you, so please make one happen. That's actually not complete stupid.
That's what they call themselves. This group seems to be the cause of the rise in phishing scams. What's worse, Once you're in their sights, they won't stop threatening you until they get what they want. They'll force you to take part in their scams, threaten your family, and ultimately destroy your life.
Holy shit.
It appears that their victims include some of our students.
No!
That is a lot for such a small
They
house.
primarily target juveniles.
What's their boss's name?
Nobody knows. The victims are being threatened not to testify. So even the police can't get a grasp of the situation.
That's where you want us to start?
I'm gonna guess here one of two options. Either they just use mafia as a generic term for organized crime, so it's not explicitly the Yakuza, or it is just the translation for it. But I'm assuming that it's just a mafia as opposed to like the mafia and the Yakuza sort of thing. That's my best guess anyway.
You should be able to pull it off. If you're really the righteous Phantom Thieves. Or is Akechi-kun correct when he says you act without justice?
Can't you say something witty back at her?
Of course, we have the mandatory option. Give us the details.
Why are you being so serious?
Their main hub of activity is in Shibuya. That's all the information I have. You have 2 weeks. Once that is passed, I'll submit all the evidence I have to the police and to the school.
You mean like in general, or? Yeah, I think in the specific instance they're just referring to a ring of organized crime and they're just calling it a mafia or like that sort of thing, rather than specifically saying like, oh yeah, let's see with the Yakuza. The Yakuza kind of doesn't play a part in this game, probably for the very reason that would kind of make the thing too big to, like, have us briefly step in and do some bullshit.
I hope you don't let me down.
I would never.
She really had the upper hand in that exchange.
Don't let me down. Damn it, she was just bossing us around.
It is in Nippon, specifically in Tokyo even.
Come on, we should get in touch with Yusuke.
Oh boy, here we go, framing device again.
The student council president from Chujin Academy? Are you saying that Makoto was sticking her nose into this phantom thief business?
You seem upset.
I'm not... Why would Makoto?
Well, you'll hear some more shit then.
Bringing up my sister to upset me, are you? It seems there's no limit to your duplicity. Fine. I'll listen to everything you have to say before I decide the truth of your statements.
I do like the implication whenever she's like looking at her little watch there, like, oh, we don't have that much time, I guess you gotta keep moving on with your explanation. Although we've probably been sitting here explaining all this shit for like 15 hours at this point, and there's plenty more to go, so it's kind of adorable that she looks at her watch like, or, I wanna...
I'm so mad.
The Mafia.
Can we really do this?
Either way, we have almost no information on our target. This guy's a crime boss, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had a palace. Still.
Isn't this a prime opportunity for us, though?
How? We're in huge trouble.
She's like, oh, fucking motion controls, hate those.
Even after we punished an evil man who seemed to be good, the public did not acknowledge us. However, if we take down an actual criminal, let alone a target the police don't have answers for.
Oh, right. That might make people believe in us.
I get it. That means even Akechi will have to acknowledge us as the Phantom Thieves.
That
What do
guy's
you say,
acknowledgement is
leader?
worth everything. Let's prove our justice. We end this.
Hell yeah! We just gotta do what we always do.
Our time limit is 2 weeks, correct? We can't afford to waste too much time. I'll ask around Kosei and see if there are any victims.
Okay, I know some girls who go to Shibuya pretty often. I'll check with them about it.
Alright, and I'm gonna see what I can find on the net.
We've actually already done a bunch of studying. We're knowledge level 3, son. We're in the top half of the fucking school when it comes to our grades. And our next exam isn't for a while, so we'll have plenty of time to do more studying. Yeah, they're not really being terribly helpful with
Up
that.
to you and Morgana. You figured out what to do during the whole Kamoshida thing, right?
I'll back you up.
You'll see. We'll end up with fucking
Let's
top
get back
ass.
together at the end of the week once we've got all our info. I'll get in touch with you guys later.
We're meeting in front of the school tomorrow, right? Don't worry. I'm sure we'll find something new.
Could I have a moment?
What up?
Well, it's... I had a yearning to see the Sayuri.
I am studying. I'm just studying outside, not at home. Shut up, Mom.
So if you're heading homeward, I'll accompany you.
Yeah, overly studying leads to fucking magic. We can't have that.
The Sayuri. It seems to suit this cafe quite well.
Also, you haven't commented on Matt Mercer yet.
glad
I'm disappointed.
I chose to leave it here. I fear I have found myself in quite a horrible mess.
What are you talking about?
To put it bluntly, I am in need of your assistance. Please, listen to what I must say. Throughout my artistic career, there have been moments I've struggled with particular motifs or techniques.
Oh, I see. It's just the old man ears again. No worries. I'll get there eventually.
However, each of those struggles did eventually fade. Yet now I find myself in a similar situation, but the more I try to escape it, the worse it becomes.
Yeah, he has his moments though where he goes very, very Matt Mercer whenever he's like yelly and like angry man and shit.
It seems I am trapped in what we in the art world call a slump. Are you aware that I am attending Kosei on an art scholarship? Such coveted grants are not given as charity. I must continually achieve within my field to remain eligible.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of the typical voice cast for this sort of game in this game, so you can probably pick any prolific voice actor and you can fairly safely assume that he shows up here as well. At least from the, like, common, like, modern day / anime sort of things. From what I know anyway, not that it's exactly in field of expertise at all. So I'm terrible with, like, names and celebrities and shit.
Were I to lose my scholarship, I would likely have no choice but to leave the school as well. In the earlier days of my career, I would exclusively paint what I desired when I desired it. The only goal I had in mind was the pursuit of pure beauty. That goal is what drove me onward. I wanted nothing more than to attain the lustrous allure of the Sayuri in my own work. Yet, what reason do I have now? Holding on to my scholarship? Keeping a roof over my head? Worldly desires are all that spur my brush to move, and the resulting work reflects such impurity of mind. To be honest, I am unsure as to whether I can even call myself an artist anymore.
Yeah, sorry, you're fucked. There's nothing you can do. Seem a bit stressed, mate.
My apologies. It seems I got somewhat carried away there, but I simply cannot accept this lack of purpose in my work. That is why I'm so upset with my own indecision. Such vague ambition is, in essence, a sin of sorts. Though I suppose allowing my young career to come to an end here would be even more sinful. I only wish to create a work I can be genuinely proud of. Just look at the Sayuri, her incandescent figure, alluring gaze. That is the meaning of pure beauty. Yet no matter how hard I try to replicate it, an elegance so sweet remains elusive to me.
Tough times.
Why is that, you ask? It is surely because the painter behind the work differs. Because the soul differs.
I am not you.
If my estimations are correct, the soul is nothing but another way to speak of the human heart.
I am very
What,
important.
then, is the heart? How does it bring forth such beauty? I must understand. To be perfectly frank, though, I am unsure of how to do so. would you be able to provide me assistance? You have already brought profound change to my world. Hence, I believe you, of all people, may be able to bring me closer to the truth.
Fuck yeah, I'll help you out.
You would? Wonderful. At the moment, my art teacher has yet to notice any drastic changes in my work. But I cannot hide forever. Impurity of the heart will undoubtedly seep onto an artist's canvas eventually.
This isn't a bar, mate. Goddamn. There's a cafe. There's a difference. Also, I live here, so, shut up.
I must go now. My curfew approaches. I look forward to speaking about this matter again.
I'd like to just get to the station.
Rain, huh?
I hate the rain, it always brings me down. So I checked online and people are talking about it all over. Now, in my expert opinion, leader of class 2D is guilty. Mean leader from our class? Wait, start at the beginning, what's he guilty of? Supposedly he's been spending money left and right recently. Said it's cause of some great part-time job he got. I see, that may very well be worth looking into, right? Can you try asking about it, I don't think he'd be cautious around a girl. In that case, yeah, I don't mind giving it a try, although I've rarely talked to Lita before. I'll be counting on you to back me up if something happens, Cube. Fucking leave it to me. Thanks, that's a huge help. I'm hoping for some great things this time from Takami's world-class wonderful acting. Shut it. I hope this will get us even marginally closer to their so-called boss. I'll leave this leader to you, and I have high hopes for your acting as well, You're both missing the point.
Hey!
Is it true that leader guy is guilty? Well, we'll need to take out some dirt first, and the first thing in the morning. I cannot read today. Oi, mate, piss off. No crosswords. Shame. Disappointing. Let's check on our plant.
Nice.
Nice. Right, we have Delos Rain. Nothing else to do, really, it seems. So, I am making decisions right now. This is gameplay, technically. Anything new to say?
Hey.
You're living an honest life. Remember that I'm the one who's judging you. Who's judging if you've been rehabilitated. Yeah. You'll like me by the end of those. I don't think I can do the diner in the evening, can I? Let's go check it out. I'd like to do the diner if I can. Do some studying, as the man is yelling at. Seems like I can. Let's do a quick save though first. Fuck yes, we study. Could've checked if there was a new movie out. I doubt it though.
Oh!
I was expecting more people, it's so quiet. Welcome, may I take your order? We want more kindness again, I think. Do I have a reason to go guts instead? Actually, yeah, I think I want more guts instead. Never mind. Got it, I'll be right back with your order. Sure, it does look good, but yeah, it probably actually tastes good too. Cat. It's not for you. For real? There you go. It's another one for your attentive ears. Get Uno points of guts and Duo points of knowledge for Rain Day.
Wanna head back?
Oh boy, we get to read. Fuck yes. We've been reading Wise Men's Words, so let's continue that. Get even more knowledge. Search for truth, ask your own questions, and then find your own answers. This philosophy, I'm not sure if I like this writer, he seems a bit condescending.
What are your thoughts?
It's kinda silly that we can't read while standing up on the train. I'm sure the advanced Japanese art of being cramped in trains would allow them to eventually discover the art of reading while standing as well. One of these old philosophers had many friends. They're always talking to people, but I don't know. At any rate, reading about different ways of thinking must have made you smarter. Fuck yeah, here we go. Look at me, studying. Fucking motor knowledge in my ass. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. So, like I said earlier, this game is kind of like split into different parts, and we're currently in a plot part. Once the main plot part is over, we're gonna be some gameplay part. It's also gonna be interspersed with some plot depending on how we go for it, but we are definitely in a chunk of not much to do. It's actually been going on for quite a while. It's fairly poorly paced, I'd say, overall, point in the game. Although, that being said, if you're at the point where you like hate the fact that there's like long stretches of plot and just random shit happening, then this is probably not gonna be very good long term. Do you think all that blackmail stuff is insane? I didn't think it had anything to do with me, but there are even victims in my class. Ooh, I know all about that. These guys are supposedly come asking if you want an easy, high-paying job, but then if you say yes, you get dragged into some real shady stuff. The teachers and student council pres will do anything about it. We'll do something about it though. People are real worried. Oh, are you talking about that posting? I wonder if she was serious about it. I heard she knew about Kamoshida and the sexual harassment. She probably wouldn't be too much help. For Makoto getting slacked off as well. Yeah, sort of like the Fear games, except with like anime plot instead of spooky ghost girl. That leader guy's here. I'll try and ask him about it. We're counting on you. Leave it to me. That level of motivation actually makes me a little more nervous. In any case, let us know if you learn anything.
Nijima-kun, what is going on here?
I was referring to that and just substituting the horror with instead anime story. That is also true though, yeah.
Apparently the damage done by this so-called mafia has even reached our student body.
Well...
I thought this absurdity was nothing but a joke.
Fucking, how have you not solved this yet, student, that I appoint to fucking sort this shit out? Come on, solve the mafia issue in our school, please, fucking go for it. How dare you?
Not only are there victims, there are even rumors that some are involved with such crimes. I've even received inquiries from their guardians. Why is this happening?
Unfortunately, I do not have the answer to that.
This is the greatest disgrace in the history of this academy, if it were to be discovered. This is a vital issue for the student council. Did I not ask you to resolve it?
I'm doing the best I can.
And I can trust you? You must do something about this at once. You're the only one who is reliable around here. Don't let me down.
It would be horrible if Principal Man had to do something himself.
Even the other students are starting to be dissatisfied with you.
Although, looking at this sort of creature and the way he looked earlier when we actually saw his full body, he's not exactly the sort of creature to actually be able to function anything.
At this rate, you and I will both lose our roles.
That's a big old theme in this.
Do you understand?
I do. Please, just give me a little more time.
Although that's not just an iPhone thing. I think it's becoming fairly... or not just becoming, but it's like a fairly global thing these days.
Kids these days.
Hey, that's you, talking about old times and kids these days. Yeah, blame the student. Her life sucks now. So I handed a bill over at a convenience store and they told me they don't take foreign currency, but what I gave them was a bona fide Japanese banknote. Don't tell me young people these days don't know who Hirobumi Ito is. I shudder to think that these will be people shouldering Japan's economy. I hope you all know your stuff. Here's a quiz just to make sure. Hey, Sol. Between paper bills and coins, which one is issued by the government? Alright, very intelligent and knowledgeable people in the chat, fucking figure this shit out. Fucking tell me. Paper bills and coins, which one is issued by the government? Paper bills, coins, neither or both. Which is the correct answer. You know-it-all slags in the chat, fucking sorted. We're Japanese. We have 1 vote for paper. We have 2 votes for paper, or, well, 1 and bowls as well. Alright, make that 2 paper and 1 Korean. Sorry, geography is not exactly my strong suit. Well, anyway, you're both wrong, it's coins.
This is it. Exactly.
That's right. Paper bills are printed by the bank and coins are issued by the government. Originally, the government made both coins and paper money. However, with the ability to make as much money as they wanted, the economy fell into chaos. An independent organization, namely the Bank of Japan, has been tasked with printing paper money since. Why, you actually need that? Maybe I should ask if I borrow his notes.
Nice go!
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. That is me. Look at that, another knowledge point. DK Man says I'm not studying enough. Coins which don't have much of an effect on the economy are still produced by the government. You simply can't trust a moron to look after your finances. The best they can manage is pocket change. Imagine all the money you could ever want at your feet. I hope the next palace is somewhere awesome like that. Yeah, wink wink, nudge nudge. Thank you, cat.
Hey!
Yeah, see, Lady Anne's going to talk to Lita. You're gonna back her up, right? Fucking that we do.
Now then.
Oh. I didn't see you there. Let's listen in on this
Hansel,
fantastic
I really
fucking
need some money
acting.
right now. Can you tell me about this easy part-time job? I'm sure you know about it, Ida-kun. Please?
Oh, it's Ida, not Lita. I didn't realize that was two eyes.
You don't need my help. A girl like you could probably get a job anywhere, right?
Huh? Now that you mention it, yes. So, what I mean is...
This is going south fast.
Oh, Francois!
Huh?
My cat Francois got run over by a car and also has an incurable illness. I need money fast.
Very convincing.
It's not convincing at all. Is she talking about me?
If Francois were to die, I think I'd die too. Probably.
Come on, don't talk like that.
If you don't like it, then tell me about that easy part-time job. You know something, don't you? I've heard the rumors.
Rumors? Was it Nishiyama who...
Nishiyama?
Oh,
Hey, what was that about Nishiyama?
that's...
She actually got the momentum back. She's not acting anymore now, is she? Come on. Let's leave this guy to Lady Anne and go look for that Nishiyama fellow.
That we shall. I'm sure we'll find him just standing around somewhere. We'll identify him immediately by the
Do you
fact
have
that...
a minute?
Hello?
You're looking for something, right? I want to help you out, so please ask me anything.
My, what a confident sort of person right here. Where's Nishiyama?
Nishiyama? He usually hangs out with Ida.
Yeah, that's not helping.
Oh,
Fuck you,
so you want to
Mishima.
ask him about Ida. So that's why Takamaki-san was chasing him. I'm sorry, I don't know where he is right now.
Fucking
He
useless.
usually stays till late, so I think he's probably still somewhere in the school. I'll keep digging around while you're looking for him.
Well, I guess we can let him handle this. We'll have to ask someone else about Nishiyama's whereabouts. Can you think of anyone who might know?
There might be someone around who knows all of the things. Let's talk to this lady. President Iijima, keeping an eye on you. The student council's on edge. Hurry up. Do you have anything you want to know about? Tell me about Nishiyama. Are you looking for him? He's really a serious student with great grades. I always see him at the library after school. The library is just up the... Yeah, tell me where the library is. We haven't been there at all yet. Her.
Oh, no way.
Locks and a fence. What? Are you implying we should be locked into the school? Hey, Makoto. There are clubs, handouts, and posters. Yeah, I wanted to talk to her. What's wrong? Ah, it's nothing. I was just looking at the bulletin. Anyway, how's the investigation going? I don't believe there's much time left at this point. Do you have any info?
Well?
I mean about the bulletin. Sorry, but there's nothing I can say to you right now. Anyway, this is a very important matter for our school. I hope you can return with good news. And don't worry, I'll keep my promise as long as you uphold your end of the bargain. Tywin. Man, DK schools must be rough. No wonder you ended up the way you are. Hello, person with a dialogue thingy.
Nishiyama, that's me. You're that transfer student, right? You need something?
What happened to Ida?
Ida? How do you know about that? Are you doing something, Am? He's been acting really strange lately.
I want to help him.
Oh, what do you mean? Is he really wrapped up in something shady?
Tell me what you know.
One day, the two of us went to Shibuya, and a man approached us over near Central Street. He asked if we were interested in an easy part-time job. I said I wasn't, but Ida was into it. He was asking the guy all sorts of questions.
What was this job?
I don't know. I was so scared, I ended up going home alone. But according to Ida, it only takes 10 minutes, and is good for people who don't stand out.
A fucking little job. Not sure that's good money though, or criminal, but hey, whatever pays the bills. Anything else?
Ida started spending a lot of money. That's when his strange behavior began too. But that's all I know. That's enough, right?
A man on Central Street, huh? That is suspicious. Maybe he was making him commit crimes?
If only we had already run into a suspicious man on Central Street asking us a very odd job. Yeah, you can't actually call that out, otherwise you'll get in trouble legally. Have you found anything about Cube? Have you found out anything, Cube? I have tried looking into this high-paying part-time job myself. People seem to be talking about it here as well. Supposedly a man will talk to you in broad daylight over on Central Street, and your job is to deliver a small envelope he hands you. Well, I will contact you again if I learn anything more.
So that means this part-time job is somehow crime-related.
Yeah, I wonder what that's about.
Is good for people who don't stand out, and involves a small envelope. Does that ring any bells? It's something the Mafia would definitely be up to.
Murder, prostitution, fraud, no, it's drugs.
Like illegal drugs? Maybe they made Ida smuggle drugs for them. That definitely fits with the small envelope. And you can get arrested just for possession.
Did you meet Nishiyama? Well, I looked into Ida on my own anyway. Rumor has it he got involved in some kind of suspicious part-time job. Yeah, no shit. And those jobs apparently totally insane. Something about trafficking drugs, I think. I hear they ask you to take part in it down on Central Street, in broad daylight even.
So he is smuggling. This won't be pretty.
Wait, what? I mean, outsource the calling card delivery? Oh, I see. Aha! It took me a second, but I got there. Yes, I did. I am now involved in shady business. As opposed to before. Never mind.
Come on, let's go back to Lady Ann. We'll ask Ida directly.
Fucking caught your joke there before it flew over my head again.
I can't do this. Oh, no way. Damn it.
Please tell me about the job, or else my beloved Francois.
She's still doing that? Alright, take over for her.
Take over. Anyway, give it up, Ida.
Come on, you two? I already told you I don't know.
Nishiyama told me everything.
He did? Bastard! Damn.
Oh, sorry, I accidentally censored it there. Never mind.
Well, if you already know about it, fine. I don't want to talk about it here. Let's go somewhere a little quieter.
Gee, I wonder where we're going.
What's up with you? Especially in front of everyone. Yeah, I got a job. So what? Isn't that normal? What are you getting at?
You're a pizza smuggler.
How did you... I've only told one person about that. Of all people. I can't believe you were the one to find out. You're right.
It's the cat. It smells drugs from a mile away.
They told me they had an easy part-time job for me, and I ended up smuggling drugs. All I had to do was put envelopes into coin lockers, and they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck. I didn't know what was in the envelopes, though. Still, this is what came out of it.
Are you being threatened?
So you knew, huh? They started threatening me right after they deposited the money into my bank account. They had pictures of me carrying the goods. Said they'd expose what I did unless I paid them off. You know? Why are you even asking me this stuff? Are you just gonna use my job to blackmail me too?
Something like that. Not a bad idea. Never. Be a good guy.
I see. Well, even if you were planning on doing that, I don't have any money I could give you. If you're really interested in that job, try heading over to Central Street. That's where they told me about it.
Thankfully, I've never been to Central Street.
I told you everything you want to know, right? Can I go? Well then.
Right, fuck off. That well then was kind of weirdly recorded compared to the rest of it. How'd it go? Did Ann's acting help at all? I'm thinking probably not. It went perfectly, I think. More importantly, were you able to find anything, Cube? It's drugs. So they asked you to deliver drugs. That's serious. I just searched for Shibuya drugs and got tons of hits too. Good job, Ryuji. Very proud of you. So they're making people traffic drugs and threatening them. That must be what I heard people are talking about in Shibuya. They seem to be going about this quite openly during the daytime. What bold methodology. I wouldn't imagine they would do it at night. I wonder why they chose the day. I would have imagined, rather. They go for high schoolers. I see. Yes, more students will be out during the day while the police will be more cautious at night. Ryuji, over in Shibuya, right? You're over in Shibuya right now, right? Do you see anything like that, rather? Anyone like that there? Yeah, I'm at Central Street. It's tough to tell, though. I mean, there's just way too many people. The goddamn rain's not helping out either. The sun will be setting soon. What should we do, Cube? See you tomorrow. Yeah, it seems like our only choice now. We can split up and search separately then. In any case, we have some new intel. Let's call that a progress for today. Whoever asks us to take on that job should know who their boss is, too. Alright, I'll get in touch with you guys later tonight, and we come up with a plan. I thought I actually had a customer, but it's just you. I never get many customers when it rains. The cash register's gonna run dry at this rate. Unfortunate. We have to find him tomorrow for sure. This is the only lead we have right now. Yeah, it's highly likely that this part-time solicitor is somehow related to the Mafia. If we tell him, he might lead us straight back to his boss. He talked to Ida Nishiyama over at Central Street, right? Indeed, it seems that is where our target waits, but then who should be the one to go? Morgana, I choose you. That's not a bad idea. Cats have 9 lives, right? Morgana can spare one for this. Wouldn't the Mafia get caught off guard if they had a cat coming to deliver drugs for him? In other words, Cube will be going, I have no objections. Tricking people and using that as blackmail, those bastards are true cowards. It's kind of scary to think people like that are all around us in the city. Well guys, we gotta brace ourselves. We're up against a serious criminal here. And, oh hey, we can do Kawakami today. Alright. Might do that. Let's quickly check on our plant. It's very important. The most important thing in my life is this pot of land.
Nice.
Nice.
Let's do it.
Let's do a save. And I think we just call Kawakami then. Can't really go wrong with that. You can get a rank up, that's alright. Anything else? Akechi will take priority, but he's not around, so that is what we do. Actually, can I go to the mall at night as well, or is that closed? Because I think we get the imported protein here, and then we can do that real quick as well.
I heard that's true.
It's the sports over here, I think. Yeah. Sports shop. Poison Shuriken with Frodo's face. I don't think he needs poison really if you involve Frodo. He just usually SRMs you to shit. Welcome, we have the best deals. Imported protein, fuck yes, that is me, I buy one. I don't want anything else here. It's not awful, but well. I'm in a hurry. I'm very important, get out of my way.
I don't like all this rain.
I don't like all this rain. Fuck your birthday. Anyway, hello, trader man. Oh, is that the important proteins? Are you ready to trade? Yes, yes, let's trade. Yes, wise decision indeed. Here you go, your decorative whip. So this is where the protein... This is whey protein made from pig's milk. No additives, artificial coloring, or preservatives. Safe for even kids to drink. I knew you would be able to deliver. I'll be counting on you again. Alright, so how swole is this whip? Let's find out. This whip is very fucking swole. We go from 36 damage all the way to 122, like, extra accuracy and extra luck. This is certainly the whip for us. Hot damn. Alright. Right, in that case, let's go and, call Kawakami. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, that makes sense.
Oh!
Yep, we're going to call Kawakami.
Hi!
Hi! And we got a rank up as well. I should have checked which rank we're on, fuck. I am going to,
Thank you so much!
not figure out where to go here. Oh well, we'll wing it. Wait, don't I have that open here somewhere still? 1 second. So, just for context, because this is important, this is a maid service that we're calling. We called this and we found out that our homeroom teacher, our class teacher, is actually working there part-time as well for extra money. So we made a deal that we keep her sacred. And we can call her over to, like, do shit in the not very lewd way, thankfully, but it's still a bit awkward sometimes, so we gotta tank that. We live for that here. Black Maid, goddamn. You are certainly reading a bit into this, but that is normal because it's designed to be read into. I want to provide more services for you. Fuck, I need to figure out which one we're on. I think we're on this one. What are you scheming?
Definitely not.
I'm definitely not scheming anything, I just want to get requested more. I'm really good at giving massages, meow. I'll massage you and you like, anyway you like. Well, how was that? Thing is, I talked to my boss about picking up more shifts, but he said that he prioritizes younger women. How rude. Seriously, he didn't have to say that right to my face. I mean, age has nothing to do with cleaning a room. That is certainly why people call a maid service, yes. I look damn good for my age if I do say so myself. The girls in my neighborhood always tell me I'm pretty, and the latchkey kid who lives next door always asks me to tie up to her hair. I don't know what that means. Thanks to that, I'm an expert with these pigtails now, see? I'm so damn good for... Wait, don't tell me I'm the only one who thinks this way.
Master!
Master, would you please give me your honest opinion? I look pretty good as a maid, don't I? You need to love yourself. Here we go. Huh? I really feel like I'm worth being loved, but you're right. You go out of your way to request me, and all I do is sit here and vent to you. What the heck am I saying? You're my student. My double life as both a teacher and a maid is so exhausting. Maybe I'll let my guard down because you know both sides of me. But the more I come here, the more I feel like I can relax. As a maid, I'm supposed to help my master relax, but instead I'm the one who's being helped. Sorry, I'm such a terrible maid. Well, that was certainly a session.
Alright.
Alright.
So...
I have to confess something. I lied about the reason why I need to make more money. I don't have a sick sister, all that stuff. All about the fees and charges was a lie too. I already knew that. We figured it out, we smart. Can't get requested unless I make up those types of stories. See, you understand now, right? Nothing good will come from involving yourself with a terrible person like me. It's a good lesson learned. Let's just put an end to this. Thank you for using our service. Not even with the extra spiel at the end, goddamn. Proper heartbroken.
So humid.
It's so stuffy in this bag. Now for today's train news, today's headlines are... Shady drug deals in Shibuya. Is the same organization behind both this and the extortions? Alongside the phishing scams that have been on the rise, this may be their source of funding. Restaurant factory fire. A worker from the restaurant giant Haneruya was arrested for arson. Though he admits to the charges, he claims to not know why he did it. This industry is raising eyebrows. But yeah, something weird happened in food service before, right? Some employee cooking naked. With all these extortions and scams, this world's really messed up.
I don't get it.
Son Ijima arguing with the principal about the mafia or something. What's that all about? I heard her older sister's involved with the investigation. Maybe she's just trying to play detective too. Are you kidding me? Can't handle a student council president with no focus. Yeah, you fucking slag her off as well. Very useful people. Join in on that shit.
Okay, we're all here.
Oh boy, time for hijinks.
There sure are a lot of high schoolers during the day. They must be targeting them somehow.
Yeah, but only that was a way to find out.
Finding the specifics may be difficult. With such a crowd, the odds are against us.
Right. We're gonna grab him by the tail.
You should head over to Central Street, like we planned yesterday.
Sweet. Let's get going. Let me know if you find any shady people.
I'm sure there's no shady people at all on Central Street.
Let's go. Just
Look,
as
there's
we
these
planned.
two dressed up as policemen. They must be shady. Let's talk
Might
to
end
them.
up running into the mafia. Be ready for anything.
I am the readiest you've ever seen. Hi, Makoto.
Hello.
Investigating here with your friends today. I hope something comes of it. I'll be counting on you. Is she following us? No, it can't be. Yeah, we went through that in the messaging shit as well. We suggested the cat, but they decided against it. Once again, nothing to report. There are many people following victim, yet no perpetrators. They appear and disappear as they please. Not only that, but they blend in with normal teenagers. Stop complaining. If we don't try getting information, people will say the police are useless. The media are already on our case, and the higher-ups aren't doing a thing. This is bad for morale. Hello.
Hey, aren't you interested in all the hottest brand names? We're having a special sale just over there. How about you go take a peek?
We ordered way too much, so I have a ton left over. My boss will kill me if I go back to him with all these extras. Look, I'll sell them to you for cheap. What do you say?
What should we do? It depends on the price, wouldn't you say?
Hey, what about you? These are unforgettable deals.
Funnily enough, weird, shady deals in a side alley is exactly the sort of thing a Persona protagonist would be into, so fucking...
Well,
I
that's
am about this,
disappointing.
except I
Come
can't.
back if you change your mind.
Come on, the shop's right around here. How about you come take a look?
Seems like some kind of sale. You probably shouldn't bother.
Yeah, this isn't suspicious at all, we should just move on. Nothing over here. Nope. I guess it really wants me to go into the side alley. Fuck, put away. Hello, man wearing hat. What's wrong, kid? Don't see guys like me very often. I want a part-time job. Oh, is that supposed to be some kind of password? I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't been here long. Try talking to someone else. Don't play dumb with me. Are you confusing me with someone else? I've got a friend around here. Sometimes I see him in the alley across the way, but I don't think he's here today. He might be near the station. Go there if you want to see him.
I see.
Maybe the other person would know something. Apparently he's near the train station. Let's go take a look over there. Miss President's here. I walked past her at the station. Is she keeping an eye on us? Maybe. I guess she's curious about all of this. Well, let's just ignore her if she's not getting on her way. More importantly, how are things going on your guys' end? Nothing so far. I'm going to try staking out the underground walkway. And I'll check around the Inogami line, I guess. I'll get there from the underground. I'll gather some more intel in the underground shopping mall as well. Please continue on your own, Cube.
Everyone's really going about this seriously. They're definitely worthy of being phantom thieves. We can't fall behind either. Let's look for that homeless man.
Hello, totally not stalking us, Makoto.
Oh.
Seem to be working hard. Did you find any clues? I'm looking for someone. You're trying to find a homeless person? That's a good idea. They would know a lot about what goes on in this town. I haven't seen any here, but I would bet there are some in the underground area. Underground? Look here. Hey, you look like a homeless person. Let's talk to you. Hello, I got to Shibuya just fine, but there was a homeless guy out where we were supposed to meet. I had to run away from him. Yeah, when you got down the stairs out of the JL gate, I'm in the square now. I was so afraid. He was sitting by the wall. Yeah, huh? Homeless guy sitting around here somewhere. Couldn't be. Never run past this guy before. Hello. What's with that scary look on your face? If you have something to say to me, just say it. I want a part-time job. Part-time job? You're not talking about some ordinary job, huh? Take my advice, don't do it. They'll squeeze every last penny out of you with threats and extortion. Some of my friends have fallen victim to their schemes. That mafia is evil, I tell you. Yeah, unlike regular mafia, which is very, very helpful. Friends should run away. It's easy to say that, but none of them have a place to go. Just don't go anywhere near that mafia. But just so you know who to avoid, I'll teach you how to tell them apart from normal people. They use some weird phrases, code words, you know? That's how they communicate with each other. Anyway, watch out if you hear any of that stuff. They try to come for you, even during the day. They're relentless when it comes to targeting teens. Whose phone? How's it going? Have you found anything? Maybe a little. Ah, so you grasped something already. As to be expected of someone like you, Cube. Yeah, I am very good at this. Why don't we just go over the intel we've gathered so far? All sort. Supposedly some guy near the access way talking about some kind of strong drugs. I'm not counting on anything, but I'll go check it out. As for me, I heard about someone soliciting a high-paying job in the station plaza. Apparently they're mostly targeting girls. I go see what it's about. Yep, that is certainly what you should be doing on. On my end, I heard there are people saying strange things in the back alley near the arcade. Something about ice and vegetables, and something about snow tomorrow. I'll go and observe, just in case. The arcade is on Central Street, correct?
Alright. We should do what we can to help them out. I
agree,
have no
Kat.
idea which of these leads are real. Try going to the most suspicious-sounding place.
I'll go to the airsoft shop, that's always suspicious. It's listening actually on Yusuke talking to the police, that's gotta be good. Simply wondering where the arcade is. I'll be going now. Arcade? You're a high school student, aren't you? You better not be looking for trouble. All kinds of shady activity happens at the arcades. What are you talking about? It's nothing more than a place you go to play games. Yeah, you tell him, Yusuke. Fucking sort him right out. Fucking... My shit's finally over. Oh, I feel awful. I drank a shit ton. Maybe I should find a new job. You know any opportunities for making money quick? I mean, like those sneaky guys in the back alleys, you'd probably have to swindle some kids. God, I could never be a pusher. I don't want to get arrested. We found the relevant back alley, even with no indication of it. Hi.
Have you made any progress toward finding the boss?
Nah, but thankfully you're here now, so the plot can continue. Things are going well.
That's good to hear.
Hey, you two got some time? I have a great job for you.
I think
it's
we've...
real easy. Guess you could call it a delivery job.
Guess we've already received enough of those code words on another stream that I shall not mention here any further, so I don't think those are the words we're looking for.
It seems we didn't have to look very hard in the end.
You're high schoolers, yeah? Don't you want something more than just your allowances?
By delivery, do you mean that of suspicious materials?
Very subtle.
You're a funny girl.
So, you won't answer me. Then I was right.
Not sure that's how that works.
What's up with you anyways? Why are you asking all these questions, huh?
Violence is not the answer. This will calm him down.
It was all a joke. Why would I get worked up over some dumb kids? Anyways, I can't hang. See ya.
If you don't want to deal with us, we could always go see your boss ourselves.
This is going to
really
go well.
Gonna say that knowing who he is? No way I believe that. Well, I'm out of here. You guys are annoying me.
I'm pretty sure he's part of the mafia we're looking for.
Let's go after him.
I think we should get some proof before we do that. I tried to trick him into saying something, but he dodged all the traps I was laying down.
Such clever and devious traps indeed.
By the way, thanks for standing up for me. I'm going to go now.
Bye.
That boss seems tricky. And it looks like he taught his subordinates well, too. No wonder the police are having trouble catching him. Anyway, you have some serious guts. You didn't back down at all against that hooligan.
Got huge guts.
Though we still didn't end up with any new information. Let's stop here for today.
Would be impossible to not spread the plot across like 15 days. Hot damn. How about it? Wanna meet up? Let's not. Oh my god. That would be best. We did ask tons of people, so there's a chance we're getting followed. Just to be safe, we should refrain from doing anything that makes ourselves stand out. The sun will be setting soon, so let us suspend for today and report on our findings tomorrow. Why don't we meet at karaoke tomorrow? We can talk in private and it'll be cheap after school. Ah, that must be what they call hustle hour. Dude, it's muscle hour. Wait, is that wrong too? Hello? Happy hour, muscle hour, just sounds sweaty. Anyway, see you guys at karaoke tomorrow. Yeah, it's a bit of a mixture of both. They may not be... Like, all the quote-unquote interrogation attempts and, like, trick attempts so far have been pretty...
It's an unknown number.
Not great.
Hello, this is Nijima. Makoto Nijima. Thanks for earlier.
How'd you get my number?
I dug it up. I realize I'm apologizing after the fact, but it just didn't feel right keeping it from you, so that's all. Bye.
Bit weird.
You talking to a woman? I heard her voice.
Thanks, Nier.
Speaking of, some girl called looking for you around noon. Said she's the class president. Said she's got something that belongs to you. She seemed to know you, so I gave her your number.
Type him,
She must have looked up LeBlanc's address trying to contact you. That Nijima sure is thorough. Then again, she called you just to apologize. It's a bit weird, but maybe she's not so bad after all.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be a great friend in no time. Crosswords, here we go.
Hey.
Time to fill this again. We're gonna play the crosswords. Yep, we fucking in there. Alright, changes with the season. Oh, I remember this. Skeletons hangout. That is a closet, isn't it? I'm onto you, game. Nope. Look. There. Alright. Decorative pattern. Decorative pattern. That wouldn't fit. I think the answer is uniform, by the way. Because we changed school uniform and we made a... Actually that... Oh, maybe not. Could have sworn it was something like that though. Because we made a big deal about like the changing of school uniforms and shit before. We don't even have an F. Never mind, I must be completely off kilter then. Fucking no idea what I'm talking about apparently. What else changes with seasons? Decorations, sales, specials, events. Weather, obviously. Decorative pattern. Yeah. Not in this game, thankfully. Not that this game's much better in that regard, given that it's one of those from the olden days where you keep re-releasing the same game with like updates and shit, but for full price. Like, goddamn. Not sure that practice is much better. I cannot think about or come up with anything useful here. Changes with season. Decorative pattern. I was thinking maybe like a stitch or something, or like an embroidery thingy, embodiment, whatever. Growth, no. Doesn't know really a pattern, is it? Ignore the random typing, I'm definitely not looking this up. Oh. Okay, I was kind of on the mark with the uniform thing. It's not quite that word though, but this is just simply a design, which I guess is not technically wrong. Just less specific than one might immediately assume. Which leaves us with wardrobe as the main answer. Oops. Japanese school students change their wardrobe twice annually, in the summer and the winter, for comfort's sake. It's said that the practice originated in China. During the Edo period, people were supposed to change their wardrobes 4 times a year.
Alright.
Nice. Nice.
Yes, very smart. Looking things up on the internet is also a form of studying, clearly. Let's quickly check on our plant.
Nice.
Nice. Well, you're apparently also, or at least I'm assuming, that you're not wearing a seasonal changing uniform, so it would make things a lot easier, wouldn't it? Anyone else wants to hang out? No. It is raining though, so we could go to the diner again. What else are our interesting options here? It's like not to be taken quite as literally. What are we doing tonight? Could hang out with Sojiro just to increase the thingy. We did eat the second level of 3, yeah. We can't do the 4th one yet. We can try to level our guts that way, but we can't beat it yet, so I kind of don't prioritize that very much. I kind of want to get knowledge up a little bit. Charm also needs to be level 3 at some point, not in the too distant future, so that would be helpful as well. We could get to the bathhouse and level our charm. But I think diner on raining days is just one of the best things you can do. Like 2 points of knowledge and then 1 for something you choose is pretty nice. Let's go diner. When do I want to hang out with Sojiro? Let me actually think about that for a second. How much do we have to do? So that becomes relevant. Like, I prefer finding ways to increase my rep with him without having to spend the entire night just hanging out with him to like get some experience points basically. So that's why I'm kind of passing on that for now. If we could level up, then I would absolutely do that. But let's go to the diner tonight. I'm gonna do knowledge and guts. We go study like proper students.
Oh!
We take guts. Huge guts, yes please. I'm referencing the stupid Doom comic with that, by the way.
For real?
It's where they got the rip and tear thing from as well. It's very, very dumb dialogue, in possibly the best way. Moto knowledge up the head, right here.
Wanna head back?
I want to head back indeed. Holy shit, I actually missed that. Tylen. Is it just me, or are there a ton of police here today? I've got a job for you. I can't see that below the chat, oh no. I got a job you could do. Wanna hear more? There you go. I was curious what the phrasing there was because I couldn't figure it out. Another psychotic breakdown? Oh, you mean how they're increasing security in Shibuya? Did the scum of society hurry up and arrest them?
So, we meet again. But my, what murky weather we're having.
What a fine topic.
Speaking of murky, there haven't been any new developments in the Phantom Thief incidents. If they go so far as using calling cards to get attention, I doubt Madarame's case will be the last. What kind of target will they choose next? What do you think?
Criminal, I would think.
The Phantom Thieves only target criminals, huh? Is that really true? Supposing it is, there are plenty of villains in the world. How do they choose who to go after?
Usually plot convenience. Actually, that doesn't explain anything.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting lost in my own head. I have to stay on top of any Phantom Thieves activity due to what I said on the air. If you hear any rumors at school, I hope you can let me know.
Aw, for real? We didn't get anything?
God, they suck.
Yeah, you tell him.
We're going nowhere with this. Hey, can't we ask Miss President to change it up?
You mean change our target?
Just gotta show our justice to satisfy her, right? There are tons of shitty adults in this world. It's not like it matters who we're going after.
Yeah, it does. Huh. It's kind of weird that he has a fucking A on his weird ass like suitcase like that. How fancy can you be to have your own fucking initial embroidered in that?
She says this is for the students, but I bet it's just so she can go brag about it on college apps.
But that mafia's stealing money from kids. We can't just accept that. It doesn't matter who the target came from anymore.
An's right. We want to give courage to the weak. Isn't this the perfect target to accomplish that goal? They really have no talent.
Never thought it'd be this noisy if you weren't singing. Anyways, I'm sure we'll try to catch you up if we pull this off, but...
That's exactly why we should do it.
It all comes down to intel in the end. If we don't start finding tips on that front, we'll never get any further than this.
There has to be someone who has what we need.
What about the media? We know someone who might know.
That's right. What about that journalist?
You mean the woman who was staking out Madarame's house?
I forgot how much more hoops we have to jump through to finally move the plot further. God damn, this is actually such a long segment.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about her.
I mean, I guess at least we have the nights free to still do what we want on the side, but goddamn, this plot is moving at a glacial pace.
Didn't she give you her card?
That is a thing I can imagine people saying. Plot's that thing that occasionally happens, although it's like, kind of like the fucking tectonic plates moving. It's very slow and very subtle, hard to notice sometimes. Yeah, I know, I was just like verifying that that's the thing, like, oh god, someone think for me please, like, goddamn, I can't think of this. Like, I heard people say something like that. Business card says Ichigo Oya of Mayasa newspaper.
This is for a rather major publication.
Think we can trust her?
Fuck yes, 100%.
There's no other way.
Okay, let's contact her.
I'm sure she's not weird. Nobody would be weird in this game.
Oh, yes. Thank you. He says our time's up. Should we extend it?
Happy hour's over, yeah? Come on, let's just go.
How wasteful.
Local man dies.
Anyways, guess we just gotta wait for that journalist to email us back. Let us know ASAP when she responds. Got it?
Nah. I'll just go there myself. No, wait, I can't, because then no silly hijinks could ensue involving Ryuji.
Hey.
You've been coming home late. Hope you're not sticking your nose into other people's business. She's as sharp as ever, but it's more like we're the ones being dragged into things. Hi. Yes, hello. We hang out with Karakami. I think she was actually saying things about how we shouldn't be hanging out with her and shit, so maybe I shouldn't be mindlessly skipping those messages, but alas, I did. You can't stop me from, or you cannot make me undo that.
Just add this.
We do another save, and we consider, I think there's nothing really other than Kawakami open anyway. I don't think the politician's talking tonight. Maybe we get random Akechi availability, we'll see. Nope. Yeah, so I think we'll just do Kawakami. I don't see why not.
Oh!
Let's call the servers.
Hi!
Hi! You understood what I told you last time, right? And you still want to request me?
Hey!
Well, it'll cost you 5,000 yen, but are you going to call Kawakami over? Call her over? Where do I have? There we go. Fine, I guess I'll have to talk to you properly about it. Just wait for me there.
Jeez.
Are you serious? I told you that the story about my little sister was a lie. You know, you're being used for money and you still request me. Fucking who's the master here? Get fucked. Well, I'm thankful that you're requesting me, but you really are one strange kid. I'm a mediocre teacher and a mediocre maid, and yet you listen to everything I have to say. You're the complete opposite of me. I don't even properly attend to my own students' needs.
So...
Money is actually an apology. There was a student named Takase at the school I taught at before Chujin. Takase was considered a problem child since he had the lowest grades and skipped school a lot, so I was put in charge of guiding him, or rather pushing him to transfer to another school. But when I got to know him, I realized that he wasn't a problem child after all. In fact, he was working several part-time jobs just so he could cover his living expenses. His relatives took him in when his parents died, so he had to make money to support himself. He couldn't attend school every day, but he was motivated to study, that's why I decided to tutor him. After I started working with him, his grades started to improve, slowly but surely. But I was told that it was wrong to only help certain students and not others. Then a strange rumor about him being a juvenile delinquent began to circulate, and on top of that I got called into the principal's office. He threatened me, saying that I'd be dismissed if I continued to tutor Takase. So did you stop? If only I had stuck to my convictions, but I got scared of losing my job and of having rumors spread about me, so I cancelled our upcoming tutoring sessions. Takase was on his way to one of his part-time jobs when I told him. Out of all days, it was New Year's Eve and it had been pouring rain all day, and he died in a car crash. He sounded so depressed when I told him that I couldn't tutor him anymore, but then he said that it was no big deal because he had to work anyway, so I wouldn't feel bad. Only I kept up my promise to him. It's not your fault. Takase was exhausted from the tutoring sessions and working at all his part-time jobs. His guardians blamed me for the accident, saying it was all my fault that he was so tired. They said that they were going to sue me and take the issue to the media and Board of Education. I wouldn't have been accused of a crime, but if word had gotten out, the school would have been done for. I wanted to continue teaching no matter what, so I ended up paying them the apology money so they wouldn't sue me or say anything. Guardians, huh? It was my indecisiveness that backed him into a corner, and I blame myself every day. No, paying them isn't going to bring him back, but it's the only way I can atone for my sins. It seems like his guardians are satisfied with the arrangement, so... See, nothing good ever comes from getting involved with me. I have to keep my distance to avoid hurting others, so I don't meddle in my students' lives. I've been coming here because of a random twist of fate, but we should say goodbye as well. What about our deal? Oh, you're really not the type to back down, are you? Guess we're in this together, now that I told you the whole story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do about the other teachers so you get free periods from them too. I look forward to continuing our relationship. Delos ding ding, and we get free time. Gain free time in other teachers' classes with Kawakami's help. This is also, as you might imagine, very fun. Get to do a lot of reading and crafting and shit. Alrighty, time to clean. I'm going to put more energy into it than usual today. Oh my, this room is so dusty. Even though I wipe the place squeaky clean every time I visit. Well, I guess that's all for you, Master. I'll work hard to earn my keep. Oh wow, it's so dusty. If my cough is already this bad, maybe you'd better off tearing this place down than trying to clean it. Well, the chicness of this room is truly its charm, so let's keep it as is. Alright, I have to go.
Thank you so much!
I'll be eagerly awaiting your next request, Master. Oh, it's this, Master. Thank you for using our service today. That is so soul draining. I'm just gonna talk normally, no point making sales calls this late anyways. By the way, I've always wanted to ask, but do you live in that cafe right now? There's always this curry smell around the place. Do you get to eat that place's curry every day? Want some? Ooh, then I can serve it to you. I imagine it was cooked by your own maid with lots of love. Okay, that was a joke, but god, I could really go for some homemade curry right now. Sorry, I can't seem to shake this cough. I've been so busy lately. But always be ready to waiting for a master to request me. Okay, don't stay up too late at night. GN. Oh boy, Claw. I received a call from your school today. They were asking if you've made any lifestyle changes recently. Huh? I gave them a suitable enough answer, but is there some kind of issue at school? No, it's nothing. I'm sorry to worry you.
Hey.
You've been coming home late these days. I doubt you would do such a thing, but try to avoid wandering around Shibuya late at night. I've heard stories of girls your age throwing their lives away out there. Yes, that has been mentioned a few times. And it's also been used to pressure Makoto, like, oh, isn't your sister on a up-and-coming career path? Would be a shame if, by you being a shitter, you would, like, put negative bullshit onto her. So, like, it's kind of being used against her as well, oops. Getting wrapped up in shady deals, blackmail and sex work. I've heard rumors about that as well. People have been mentioning it at school. There aren't any mere rumors. These aren't any mere rumors. I know of a few such cases. Well, it should be nothing for you to worry about. Just concentrate on your studies for now. Unforgivable. Yeah, there's the same last name we've been heard to them being referred by their last name a few times. Yo, did that reporter get in touch with you yet? We only just emailed her the other day. Why are you so hasty? Yeah, no, I've been looking for info, but I can't find a damn thing. We only got 2 weeks left, man. Oh, in a hurry. To be more precise, it's 10 days. We ain't gonna have much time even if we start right after she responds. Looks like this battle will have to be a quick one then. We must also consider what we do in case she fails to respond entirely. Hey, don't jinx this. I'm merely discussing all the possible outcomes. Ain't you nervous about this? Nervousness won't help us solve anything at this point. Were that the solution to our problem, I would be much quicker to turn to panic. Wow, he's like some kind of philosopher. I think he's just an idiot.
Nijima-senpai, aren't you going to help me? You said you would keep it a secret, but rumors have started getting out. Wait, you didn't leak that information, did you?
Calm down. They're still targeting you?
Even that delinquent found out. He might try and threaten me too.
Oh boy,
why is
delinquent,
this happening to me? I can't afford to keep paying.
I found some clues regarding your incident. I just need you to wait a bit longer.
You're really gonna help? Everyone thinks you're just doing it for a letter of recommendation.
Those are certainly some wide open eyes, goddamn.
That is not true. My goal here is to protect the students of this school.
Please, please hurry.
Well then.
Oh, we'll just have to wait for any word. Let's just prepare the plan in the meanwhile. Oh boy, word. Nope, never mind. Sorry to bother you while you're expecting information from the journalist. However, do you remember that thread about the group of burglars in Shibuya? It seems the one posted about his brother is a student at my school. And so after some prodding, I was able to pry a few more details out of him. Ah, right. I was actually wondering about that. It didn't sound like that had anything to do with the mafia we've been chasing. Indeed, now I was able to ascertain his brother's name. It's Kazuya Makigami. Dude, it's freaking crazy that someone involved in that shit goes to your school. Nice going, Yusuke. And you even found the name of the guy we're looking for. That was super awesome. All we gotta do now is punish him in Mementos. This burglar guy isn't gonna be near as scary as the mafia. He's just a plain dude, right? We'll show him what being a phantom thief's really about. Seems we're unanimous then. We can further discuss the details at the hideout. Yeah, very targeted. We also have the Mafia to do with, so make sure the timing's right. Anyway, let's all meet up at the hideout when you're ready. Phantom Thieves for burglaring request has been asked. Hey, we can hang out with Yusuke if we want. That is interesting. Track is back. Alright. Let's not hang out with Ryuji though. What else do we have? No Maruki, that's a shame. Still can't do Takemi. Let's quickly... Oh no, wait, he only shows up at night. I was gonna say, let's quickly check if the specific trader guy has a new ass. It's nice when people have new asses. I instinctively wanted to do something else first. Oh yeah, right, let's go and grab ourselves a persona of the necessary type to hang out with Yusuke. Might be helpful long term. I think we get rid of... Do I want to get rid of Kaguya? It's kind of not great. We're not doing Takemi for a while, so let's get rid of that. We head over to the Velvet Room.
Hey, inmate!
How goes the reha?
Hello, I would like to summon a persona, tell them. There you go.
A fee is required. Thanks. Such rude. Are you finished?
Such rudeness.
What?
What? Very angry. It is how they are though.
Time, inmate.
Right, let's go to the underground walkway. Right, before we start hanging out with Yusuke though, I'll go to the bathroom, BRB. Oh, may not even need to press the button because there's no time passage thingy. Hydrator shot. You guys should too. There you go.
Dirt.
Dirt indeed. Alright, Yusuke.
Hello.
Yeah, Cube's station is always full of people. It serves as the perfect spot for people watching. By the way, do you have any business here? Came to see you. Oh, you must have a free
May I
time.
get a word in?
I'd like to speak with you. Cube, do you have the time? No, just time. I do not have the time, because time doesn't pass. I only think about time in large chunks that are not moving unless I go on an activity. Anyway, let's talk.
Yes.
Do you remember how I mentioned my need to understand the heart? Well, I'm having a hard time grasping it. How will I be able to reach the truth of pure beauty? Cube, what should I paint to capture the contents of the heart? I don't think there's anything I need to say here, but let me just quickly check anyway, just in case. It never hurts to be prepared. Where do I have use case? I don't think it matters what I say here then. Mementos. I see, mementos. The desire that emanates from that place is the root of humanity. Incredible, you honestly have a unique perspective on things. With that destination in mind, let us make haste.
Oh.
This distorted realm, teeming with shadows, the physical embodiment of the desires of the human art, the same thing which brought forth the beauty of the Sayuri can also create such more fabrications, but I actually find that aspect to be quite fascinating. The heart is akin to an abyss. Now regarding the source of my slump, I actually have an idea. In that other dimension, I saw the perversion of Madarame's heart. At that moment, the art realm I had so much faith in was distorted by greed and unchecked desires. That is when the true ugliness of the world became clear to me, and from that point forward, my brush has been stayed by crippling hesitation. Does pure beauty truly exist, and if so, can hands tainted by Madarame's depravity capture it? Considering such intense questions only serve to distance me from reality, doubt filled my mind. I struggled to find a reason to move my brush again. And honestly, I still have yet to discover a suitable answer.
What is the matter?
What's the matter? I've been overcome by an urge to paint. Give me your brush. Please do not rush me, I only need a little more time. The lingering uncertainty present in this place seems to be sharpening my senses. Feel a revelation approaching. Yes, inspiration has struck. That must be it, such brilliant composition. Ah, my heart races. Holy and elegant. You wish to carry out your distorted will, foolish shadow?
Let's go.
I shall cut you down for interrupting my work.
Let's go. Take this!
We froze actually literally all of them, that's pretty impressive. I'm very good at this game. Do we have any AoE fizz or something to do the, to take advantage of that maybe? I think I got rid of the one that had AoE fizz, of course, because I'm very good at this game. We do not. Well, in that case, we'll just do something else. Some,
No.
What are they weak to anyway? Wind and fire.
Let's go. You're mine.
Let's go with that. These are pretty sturdy. I think that's in general pretty relatable for most people. Let's see. Here we got a blank card. I wonder if that's relevant somehow.
It seems I've become too passionate. I'm glad you were here. You have my thanks. You're like Theo.
What are you talking about?
I was referring to Van Gogh's brother, Theo. Van Gogh did not achieve fame in his lifetime, but found an admirer and supporter in his brother.
Thanks, I guess.
Well, there aren't many who are willing to deal with my eccentricity. By the way, what's in your hand? A card?
The card game now. It's a blank card the shadow dropped.
Whenever I see blank paper, I have the urge to draw something on it. May I?
Sure, fucking go for it.
Impossible. Good. What? A satisfactory result. Oh, what do you think? Not bad, wouldn't you say? Soon enough, my slump will be a thing of...
I'll not comment on what happened there. Forget the card. Skill card.
My picture turned into a real skill card?
That's an amazing power.
Indeed. Would you mind helping me further? If I can overcome this slump, I should be able to aid our group like earlier. Perhaps even more so. I know. Why don't we act as the thieves we are and strike a deal?
That's it.
It's a deal then.
since Yusuke is trusting me, oh boy, new arcana. Oh, first of all, we have, of course, the framing device. Ah, you must have had some guy that printed Pokemon cards for you to make your persona strong, or your inner heart stronger. Tell me about the specific guy.
Multiple cards were discovered among your belongings, replicas of the same design. I don't have a clue how these cards were used, but someone proficient in the arts was close to you. What were you having this person do?
I am thou. Thou art I.
I do like that
Thou
my
shalt
fairly
become
absurd
the birth
mockery
of the Emperor persona.
of the framing device is actually fairly close to the truth. Like, oh, you have these weird cards in your possession. Like, what the fuck happened there? Anyway, L'Empereur with the Emperor thingy, and we can now do card duplication. Allows Yusuke to duplicate skill cards. So if we find something that's useful, we can go to Yusuke and tell him, hey mate, make a copy of that, and then we don't lose it. That's fairly useful because some of these skill cards you get basically only one time, and some of them are fairly powerful, so that's gonna be, like, especially later in the game, fairly useful to make, like, hard strong shot. Can now ask Yusuke to use his duplication ability to make copies of skill cards. To copy a skill card, give Yusuke a blank card and the card you want to copy. Both cards will be available for you to pick up the next day. The blank card will be transformed to create the new skill card. Yusuke will return both new and original cards to you. Blank cards can be obtained from search objects and mementos. Try to find as many as you can.
We've done enough for today. I've completed a rough sketch. I'll finish this back at the dorm. I'll contact you once it's done.
That was quite a load screen.
I'm in your debt.
Thank you for all your assistance today. You helped me discover some truly wonderful inspiration. I must say, I never expected my art skills would ever prove useful for the Phantom Thieves. I have to hold up my end of the deal, so I'll perform to the best of my ability. You only need ask. You need only ask. I'll be asking a lot.
It's my turn.
Indeed, then you can count on me. My brush is yours to command. Now, we should be heading back. I have to apply the finishing touches as soon as possible. For the first time in a long while, my brush will dance again.
See you.
Very well. Who was phone? The journalist responded to me.
The Crossroads bar. This is from that journalist, right? She wants to meet you there now? Looks like this Crossroads place is in Shinjuku. A meetup in Shinjuku.
Sounds good.
That's the spirit. Try not to freak out just because Shinjuku's the nightlife district, okay? You should send everyone a message and let them know what you're up to.
This is a terrible idea. Shinjuku at night, eh? That sounds rather dangerous. Why would we meet up? Stand by, Ann. It'll be easier to move around with less of us. My apologies. I don't have the money to take the train there. Then you're on standby too. Me and Cube will go, okay? I'm worried. Not about this place though, about Ryuji. It'll be fine. With Ryuji by your side, you will blend right into the dangerous city. Shut up. Well, I guess that's that. Let's meet in Shibuya. Be careful, you two. I should be sure to save money for situations like this from now on.
Wait, are you gonna go in your school uniform? It would be bad for you to stand out. You should change before you go.
Hard smart cut.
You're in your uniform?
Huh? No choice. I didn't have the time to go home. People aren't gonna notice anyways with this t-shirt over it.
If you say so. You stand out. I'm not saying looking good.
Oh, you think so? I thought this is normal.
I'm surprised you were thinking anything. Look, it won't be my fault when the cops catch you.
Don't worry about it. That place ain't so different from Shibuya. Come on, I'll guide you. If we're going to Shinjuku, we should probably hop on the JL. Just get out of this building, and then the ticket gate should be on the right. It's go time.
Yeah, it's true. This is a weird uniform.
Is this really going to be okay?
Just gotta hide them pants somehow, which is probably difficult. It's not here, it's this way, isn't it? Then we go up here, I think. Maybe?
Yeah!
I am very good. Outspot of Tokyo, known for its nightlife and downtown shopping. Bars open to minors. Even if you're not old enough to drink, you are welcome to sit and chat. Sounds very legally dubious, but here we go. Shinjuku's outside of the area where your commuter pass works, right? You'll have to pay a fare. Oh no, how terrible. 160 yen, how will I ever financially and or emotionally recover from this terrible situation? Hey, look, it's Risa.
Whoa!
Whoa, even that nicest place is bright as hell. Guess that's Shinjuku for you. Stop looking around so much, you look like a tourist.
Whoa.
I was just trying to find that place we're looking for. Crossroads bar is right up ahead. I'm sure we'll get there if we keep on going straight. We're not going straight, we're going full homo today.
Oh.
Ooh, a movie theater. I wonder if anything good's playing. Well, we don't have time for that today. Let's go find that bar first. Can I at least, like, fuck around with some vending machines? Welcome to Izakaya. How about some all-you-can-drink booze on the cheap? Wait, you underage? Nope. Oh, in that case, come in for an hour or two.
Hey!
How did you get caught up in this? Come on, ignore him.
No way, man.
Oh my fucking god, really, really? Please just let me fucking...
Huh.
God damn it, let me buy stuff. Hey man, you wanna come play? Touch all you want, no added fees. We have the cutest girls in town too. Tell me more, this is me. Did you really just ask that? Just ignore that guy, you idiot. No matter what way you cut it, he's a shady character. That's awesome in the background. Very fun. Anyway, here's the crossroads.
Moment? Are you a student? You shouldn't be out this late.
I'm a college student.
Oh yeah, we're adults, you see?
Yeah, that sounds believable, especially coming from you.
Are you a friend of his? Wait a second. I've seen the pattern on those pants before. Maybe on the news. Oh yeah. It was on that segment about the teacher who was harassing kids. Is that a school uniform?
Shit.
Now, you kids have got to be high schoolers. Come with me.
Shoot! This is why I said uniforms were a bad idea! Let's run! How much longer until we get there?
Hey, it ain't our fault we had to deal with that detour. Our school's getting real famous.
Not your fault, huh? So you claim. Hello.
Excuse me.
Very important person that we will be spending a lot of time with.
For the blonde one, I can sense impending woman troubles. Or perhaps it's something else.
Yeah, I wonder what that could be.
In any case, horrible disaster is coming for you. Please, let me examine your future further.
I wonder if it's some sort of not very well thought out haha lol moment that is gonna come up that is, oh, well, anyway, we'll just not talk about it.
Me?
Yes, I suggest you get your fortune told. What I say will surely come to pass.
More of this shit? Sorry, but we're in a hurry. And I don't really believe in that stuff anyways.
I see. My apologies. However, if you change your mind, I'll be waiting here in this spot at night. May your fortunes be well.
Right, Chihaya. We go onwards to Crossroads. Let's hope we don't experience Crossroads shut though. Goddamn.
Oh, man. We ain't old enough to hang out here. You sure this is the place?
Yeah, you better stay outside.
Beer, whiskey, wine. Looks like nighttime is bar time.
Going in our uniforms is probably a bad idea. We got caught last time too.
Just wait outside.
I came all the way to Shinjuku and can't even go in? Ugh, fine. I'll kill time somewhere nearby. Just let me know when you're done.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
How old are you, boy?
Sorry, Lala-chan. He's with me.
Ooh, you picked up a real young one this time. Just don't let a minor drink alcohol, okay?
Got on.
Lala-chan, I'm gonna borrow the seats in the back. Go on back there. I'll treat you to some water.
Ah, she reeks of booze.
What a surprise! I thought you were joking, yet here you are.
She may not only be stinking of booze.
I respect that bravery, so I'll listen to what you have to say. Well, what do you want to know?
Who controls Shibuya?
Oh, why that?
I need intel on their boss. Very straight to the point.
Well, I do happen to know something about that. I could tell you, but...
More alcohol
Do you know
first?
the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? You know, that case the public has been focused on lately. I was pursuing the issue of people randomly entering into a shutdown state, but I'm lacking intel. That's why I'm currently looking for new material to write about. So, do you have any info on these phantom thieves?
Are those your terms?
Something like that. You're a Shujin kid, right? I remember you wearing their uniform the last time we met. I thought maybe you might have some insider knowledge on the Phantom Thieves because of it. Their first incident was that of Kamoshida, you know? Ideally, I'd like to get some exclusive coverage from a student who suffered Kamoshida's abuse. I would love an introduction if you know of someone who fits the bill.
Oh, I could think of
Seems both
someone.
you and I can't really do our stuff out in the open, so what do you say?
A student who suffered from abuse. Oh, what about that Mishima guy? He always seems to be on the side of the Phantom Thieves.
Fuck yes, Mishima. This is your chance. I know someone.
It's a deal then. Send me your friend's contact info later.
You'd better be thankful. My quick wit is the only reason we're getting this far.
Absolutely, Kat.
Now that I think about it, those mental shutdowns and the Phantom Thieves both seem supernatural. Could they be related? Or am I just hoping for a coincidence?
Who knows? Not
Sorry.
me.
I have a tendency to talk to myself on occasion. Well then.
Relatable.
You can't exactly consider this an upfront payment.
At least you're not recording your talking to yourself to the internet and just trying to share that with people that are certainly just in your mind and not actually there.
Junya Kaneshiro. I think he's probably the guy you're looking for.
Yes!
Yes!
You should check him out further if you're curious. But I'm not responsible for what happens next. Lala-chan, can I get a refill for this kid? We need to make a toast to our new acquaintance.
It'll be a problem if you stay too long. You should leave right after you finish your water.
Alright, I'll have some water then. Sorry, Kat.
Yes!
Alright, we did it. We finally got info on the target. Let's meet up with Ryuji. How'd it go? Nailed it. For real? Awesome. Anyways, we should meet up ASAP. I'll be in front of the movie theater, so head on over. It's that kind of open area to pass by on the way to the bar.
we just have
Look,
to
there's
go
like
back the way
one
we came,
street
huh?
here. It's hard to get lost.
Alright, let's go.
I'm sure no funny, silly hijinks is going to occur that is maybe not very reasonable and well done and insensitive and shit. Hello. Mate. Bliss. Game. There you go.
Hey!
Hey, I'm kinda tired of waiting. You got any dirt on our next target?
For real?
For real? Junya Kaneshiro?
Hey!
Not so loud. This fucking guy. And enter.
Alright!
There we go. Okay, now we just gotta get some info on the distortion. Once we know that, it's Palace time. Let's try tomorrow. It'll be better when we have the whole team together. Right, I'll tell everyone to meet up in Shibuya. This is totally crazy though. It's a huge catch. I'm pumped. Ooh, you're right. He really would be a natural, but a graphic tee with plaid pants? Or plaid? Plaid? How do you say that? I think plaid, maybe? I don't know. Kill me now. Who the hell are they? Oh, hell has nothing to do with it, honey. I'm Angel, straight out of heaven. And I'm Julian. Julie, if you're feeling saucy. What a cutie. You'd never guess he was into the drag scene. I say we show him the ropes. You can't deny it. We saw you peeking into Crossroads. Well, sweetie, if you're curious, we'll help you look divine.
Whoa.
Wait, hey, it's not like that. Dude, help. Tell him we were just investigating or something. Fucking knock him dead. You just gotta leave me here like this? Come on, your best friend's in trouble here. Oh, honey, you've got the chutzpah? Chutzpah? I have no idea how to say that, sorry. And those cheekbones, I love it. That's what it takes to be a star. Just follow my lead, stud. We're gonna put your name in lights. And I know just the dress for you. Well, hopefully Ryuji finds his calling, or at least makes it out alive.
Wanna head back?
Hey, very, very funny, am I right, fellow, conservatives? Like, look. That's how these kinds of people are. They abduct kids and fucking anyway, did you find any clues? I have a name. You did it! Well then, let's meet up at the hideout tomorrow, understood. Ryuji seems to be absent from this conversation. Should we contact him separately? I'm sure he'll figure it out when he checks his phone later.
We're pretty much already in Kaneshiro's palace. That was surprisingly easy.
They actually, if I remember correctly, they nerfed the scene for Royale. They went a little bit more overboard in the base version and got some backlash for that sort of shit. It is kind of a staple for these games to have at least some sort of moment like this with all, haha, no, I couldn't possibly get into trouble that way. Yeah, it's a very fucking stupid trope. Shinjuku show is crazy, huh? Small phone. Hey, some girl just messaged me saying you told her about me. She says she's interested in me. What's this about? And what kind of girl is Oya-san? Is she cute? Is she hot? You will see. I'll not spoil the surprise for you. Don't tease me. I'm gonna lose sleep over this. Oh yeah? She said she wanted to talk. How much more forward can a girl get? Is this really what I think it could be? Could it be? Yup, good for you. Looks like my time in the female limelight has finally arrived. This is all thanks to you. I feel like starting this fan site has really changed me. Anyway, I can handle this. You introduced me, so I'll make sure I don't embarrass you, and I'll totally let you know if you end up hooking up. Yep, there you go, fucking Mishima. Just fucking go for it. Hard askful. Good man. We can't leave the house, so may as well just do some reading, or maybe DVD watching actually. What do we have? We have Charm, and that's kind of it. So let's leave the book for any instance where we might be able to read in class or on the train, so let's watch a DVD instead.
Wow!
Yes, I know. Yeah.
Oh!
Oh yeah, you're into something, right? That's what Not So Hot Betsy, the story of a homely girl who captivates people with her inner charm.
Look at you! How can you expect to write for a fashion magazine when you dress like a fashion victim?
Because I really like words and pants.
Yeah, those are reasons. It's a story about a woman struggling against adversity and prejudice. Looks have nothing to do with what's inside. I can sympathize with her. Well, I mean, you are a cat, though.
I see.
What's really important is not your appearance, but what's on the inside. Maybe you learned a thing or two about charm by watching this drama. Absolutely.
Well then.
Well, it's time to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? Sure, Mr. Cop. Alright, time for finally more plot hijinks.
I can't believe you guys ditched me yesterday. I almost entered a world I want nothing to do with.
See, that line is alright, though.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just start it up, Yusuke.
Words and pants are very important, though. I mean, that is kind of like a good premise if you want to go into writing about fashion, right? Like, that's at least like part of the thing. And yeah, I mean, that show is clearly so high budget that they had no opportunity to reshoot that take.
Okay, I entered Kanashiro's name into the nav, and just as expected, it's a hit.
All we need now are the two other keywords. What he thinks of as his palace, and where it is. But we don't have any clues other than people falling victim around here. We'll just have to try whatever keywords we can come up with.
Oh, that's gonna be impossible. How many buildings do you think there are in Shibuya?
Like 12?
No complaining.
Oh, sorry.
If we can figure out what the palace is, we may be able to guess where it is by association.
It's probably somewhere he's got complete control over. Maybe a garden?
No candidates found.
He likes money, so what about a money bath? I've seen people online with things like that.
That seems very likely.
Candidates found.
No, not even close. How about it? Can you think of anything?
How about, what do we think? Could it be a money bath, maybe? Alright team, let's put our heads together and see what it's like to really puzzle out these solutions. I mean, we haven't tried money bath yet, let's try that one.
No, not even close. How about it?
Fuck, it's pretty hard. Let's try money bath.
No, not even close. How about it?
Fuck's sake. I've heard people online talk about like these things, maybe they exist. Let's try money bath.
No, not even close. How about it?
Fuck, never mind. May as well try bang.
I see.
Candidate found.
Okay, that's a hit. So, he thinks of somewhere in this city as his own bank.
I thought it'd be something less realistic. That's all it is, huh?
Now then, what location would Kaneshiro think of as his bank?
If we're talking about a place where he keeps his cash, maybe his own hideout?
How about a real bank?
His cognition wouldn't be distorted in that case.
Damn it, we ain't getting anywhere.
This may be difficult to explain, but doesn't it seem we're thinking a little too inside the box? Palaces emanate a passionate madness. It feels as though we're missing that aspect.
The hell are you talking about?
This palace is a bank for someone who extorts money with criminal acts. It's something more...
But what other ways can we think about it? Oh, could it mean a place you withdraw money?
Hold on. Do you think it might have something to do with the victims? He's taking money from his victims' wallets, right? That means his bank is wherever they are.
That's terrible. But you may just be right.
Oh, come on! How many people do you think Kanashiro's taken advantage of in all of Shibuya?
Result found.
Wait a second. I have a hit.
Huh? Oh, wait, what? Did I say something right?
The place that Kaneshiro thinks of as a bank is all of Shibuya.
What? Like, the entire city?
I see. That's certainly where his victims are. It turns out he really is a terrible criminal.
But wait, is it okay for us to go into the palace right out of a crowd like this?
Nobody notices if a piece of trash disappears from a trash can. This ain't any different.
That is certainly an analogy that 100% describes our situation, as well as 4 teenagers and a cat randomly disappearing from sight in the middle of a station square.
In that case, let's go.
Beginning navigation.
What are those?
Walking ATMs. That must be his cognition of people. So this is what Kaneshiro considers a bank.
I never thought it would be the entire district. Look around us. The distortion is affecting the whole of Shibuya.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, that's right. Even when we were in the castle and the museum, the city outside looked normal.
He sees everyone in Shibuya as his patron.
No surprise for a mafia boss.
It's best we focus on finding Kaneshiro's location and stealing his treasure as soon as possible.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, his hideout's gotta be somewhere around here. Let's go look for it.
I always do the palaces immediately.
Okay, let's go.
In any case, let's look for a bank. There should be a huge one around here somewhere.
Hey!
Look at that person trembling over there. Do you think he's a victim? We should talk to him. Do these guys even have mouths? Excuse me, can we... Oh, please, forgive me. What happened? I don't have any more, please. I'm telling you, not even one.
Come on, man.
Oh, cool, we're not trying to mug you or anything. Please, I don't want to end up like the others. Were you assaulted? There's no doubt he's a victim, but he can't even hold a goddamn conversation. Let's try someone else.
Perhaps.
Are those...
No.
This is terrible. All of these are real people, right? This is effed up. I don't think we can talk to any of the ones here.
Damn it.
All these guys Kaneshiro's victims? That would appear to be the case, but there's nobody we can speak to, let alone a bank anywhere. Let's try checking around the station once more. We may have overlooked something important. Can't pay it back. Oh, nope, that's the same guy.
Wait!
Oh look, do you think that person's the victim too?
Hey.
Excuse me, can we have a word? We are... It's no use. It's all over. I'll end up just like them. What happened? Can't you tell? I've fallen so far. Unless Kaneshiro leaves no tracks.
What do you mean?
What could that mean? Hey, you gotta tell us a little more than... Too tired, please let me rest. And fucking dies. Doesn't look like this one's going to say anything. Kaneshiro leaves no tracks. Does he mean that literally, or could it be figurative?
Hey.
Hey, why don't we go all over the intel we have now? They have apparently fallen quite far. Wait a second, they've fallen from a place where Kaneshiro doesn't leave any tracks. Could that mean they were actually thrown down from somewhere high up? Wait, you mean like a skyscraper? There ain't any of those around here, I don't think.
no.
Wait, what's that?
Is that it?
Up in the air. No wonder we couldn't find it.
Kanashiro doesn't leave any tracks, huh? Figures it'd be floating.
So, how do we get up there? Can you turn into a helicopter, Morgana?
No, just a car.
You're useless! Come on! Don't you have some kind of secret gadget or something?
Shut it! I'm not some robot cat. I mean, I'm not a cat at all.
This may be the limit of what we can do today.
We gotta find a way to get up there.
Let's think about it some more tomorrow, okay?
Boy, another day, time for plot.
Alright, we should get out of here for now. Run for it!
Who was fun? I keep saying that. I have a message from Oya. Evening.
It's that woman who reeks of alcohol.
You free? Yeah. Alright, I have a bit of advice for you. It's about that Kanashiro guy. He's more dangerous than I thought. The police haven't tracked him down, so I dug a little deeper. Turns out he has some real shady connections. I won't say any more than that.
Shady connection.
He's not someone a teenager like you should mess with. You should really back off, okay? Well, that's all I wanted to say. See you.
Proving our justice isn't going to be easy. We'd better discuss this with everyone tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure just when we find the palace, it's all the way up in the sky. What a pain. I'm sure the police are tired of this guy too.
Well then.
That reminds me, home shopping program. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think with the way that transitioned awkwardly from us already sitting on the bed and getting ready to GN to us standing back in the room and acting, that this is probably also one of those royale changes where they give you an extra, like, evening time slot after having done some plot stuff. I'm pretty sure in the base game you would just naturally lose every single day. Blair and Longcoat, Face Beautifier, there's more, next up busy revival set, bunch of Revivagen and some healing items. Yep, that sounds more like my speed. I shall be all about the revival stuff. Thank you, home shopping, for being the most useful thing in the world. We probably can't leave the building though, so let's just finish watching the DVD. Maybe I should make some infiltration tools actually. This might be a good time.
This.
We did level up proficiency to level 3, so I don't know why I'm saving again, more or less. We did level up to level 3, so we will get 4 tools, I think. 5 if we get a lucky proc.
Okay.
We do have 2 left still, actually. Do I really need to make more? Nah, we don't. Let's instead watch the DVD. We might even get lucky and get a free time slot for school stuff, where we can maybe craft some stuff. Oh yeah, you ran into something, right? Not so hot, Betsy. Let's watch the rest of that.
You're the most unremarkably attractive woman to ever work fashion, Betsy. God, I love you.
Yeah, I hear that. Wait, what did you say?
Looks like this woman's ex-lover is rediscovering why he loved her in the first place. See, looks aren't everything for humans, what'd I tell you? Unlike for cats.
Oh!
Yep, we got some charm from that, and we do the ding ding, very fine. Now we are suave.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's go return the DVD soon.
Well then.
And off to bed we go. Very fine. Now we're level 3 across the board.
I've been thinking lately.
Oh no.
About those Phantom Thieves, I mean. If Dad were still alive... Sorry, I shouldn't bring this up while we're eating.
It's okay. Keep going.
I just wonder if he would have been on their side. That's all.
The only reason you have time to think about that is because you depend on someone else.
That's not...
You don't have to do a single thing, and you're provided with food, clothes, a home. I've had no time to think on such ridiculous thoughts. Would Dad have been happy with them? I don't care. He died upholding some lofty sense of righteousness, leaving all his responsibilities on us.
All I was trying to say was...
Isn't it about time you grew up and acknowledged our situation? Right now, you're useless to me. All you do is eat away at my life.
Someone might be a bit stressed out.
Sorry, that was uncalled for. I'm just really tired. I'll be eating dinner out from tomorrow on.
Oh boy, Rain.
I just remembered.
I've been seeing a lot of shows on TV lately about these Phantom Thieves of Heart. I wonder why bother stealing hearts? You can't do anything with them. They have no monetary value either. If I were them, I would go for something with a concrete, clear value, like gold. Speaking of, there's another kind of metal that's very valuable in its own way. Yeah, he really shouldn't be able to. And if you're referring to Makoto, yeah, Makoto's in high school. Sai is already working and should. They're called minor metals, and they're used in many electronics. In fact, most of you probably have some on your person right now, in your pockets, in your purses.
Give me an answer.
You're listening to Kamiki. Give me one example of something most of you have that contains minor metals. Oh, you mean, yes, I mean, Liliana's obviously panicking. Be a good guy and help her out.
Hey, this doesn't
Oh, I don't know at all. Sorry, Gib, can you help me out? Something that uses minor metals, and all of us have something like that on us? Right now, I've got lipstick, my smartphone, and mascara. What do you think? One of these has minor metals in it, right? Alright, team. Let's figure this out. Which of the mentioned items could possibly contain some sort of minor metals in them that are good for electric stuff? Could it be option A, lipstick, option B, smartphone, or option C, mascara? Or do we go all out and say D, none of them? Answer now for a chance to win fucking nothing. Alright, thank you team, we go with smartphone. Oh yeah, she said something about electronics, right? So the answer must be my smartphone.
Correct.
Precisely. A lot of minor metals are excavated in China. Some countries simply produce more than others. 90% of minor metals used in Japan are imported. But a lot of the recyclable trash we throw away contains minor metals too. In other words, a junkyard is much more valuable than someone else's heart.
Thanks!
Dude, thanks for the help.
Nice going!
Nice. Get another point in charm after having just done. You're pretty good at studying, I'm impressed. Yeah, I'm the best. Solve all of the sort of things that I can just look up online.
We ain't got nothing.
Are we out of luck?
It's no fair his palace is up in the sky.
Yeah, no fair, that's cheating. If only someone was nearby that could jump into our conversation, start a very awkward sequence that ends up with us thankfully being able to access the palace.
If only we could contact the real Kanashiro.
Yeah, if only such a thing was possible. Oh,
What
well.
do you want?
Nothing in particular. I just saw you all together here.
Huh, that's so.
You seem to be having quite a bit of trouble.
So you're here to check up on us?
You seem to be having quite a bit of trouble dealing with that mafia boss I sent you guys after. Lol, get into it. Fucking lazy ass students.
You may be the student council president, but when it comes to what we do, you're useless.
Fucking useless, goddamn.
Useless?
Right now, you're useless to me. All you do is eat away at my life.
Thank you, flashback.
To be frank, yes.
Just stay on your high horse and watch. Or do you want to eavesdrop since you're so good at it?
So you wish to get in contact with Kanashiro? That is what you were just discussing, weren't you?
So you were actually eavesdropping.
To find
Whoops.
out where he is.
Something like that.
Hey, you don't gotta answer her honestly.
Why not? Seems alright.
So you're just the good girl type of pushover.
Right now, you're useless to me.
I'm not.
What was that?
Fine. I'll help you meet Kanashiro.
What exactly is she planning on doing?
She had a dead serious look in her eyes.
Does this mean she has an idea as to where Kanashiro may be?
I highly doubt that.
I didn't like her stern face.
Ugh, what is up with her?
There are way too many people here.
We're never gonna find her.
Hello? It's me, Makoto Nijima. Just stay on the phone and listen. Make sure you record the call as well.
Huh? Who is it?
It's Yanan.
Do you guys know Kaneshiro?
What?
That idiot! What's she doing?
I heard I could find someone named Kaneshiro if I came to Central Street.
Central Street?
Nani?
She's being too rash.
What are you getting at?
He's blackmailing the students of Shujin Academy, is he not? Tell him if he doesn't want me talking to the police about it, he better agree to meet with me.
You got a death wish or something?
He says he'll meet you. Get in.
You better be taking me to Kaneshiro.
He said get the fuck in!
We arrive in the nick of time. Oh, never mind.
Hey, wasn't that...
It's the guys that messed with us the other day. So they were connected to Kaneshiro.
I missed this
She's
track.
still on?
I like this track.
Contact Kaneshiro-san. Tell him we got a good one.
Where are we going?
Yeah, I guess we can't do anything to her if she's Kaneshiro-san's customer.
Hey, I asked a question here. Where are we going?
We gotta go after them.
Ryuji, get a taxi. Okay, I've got their license plate. My sketching skills have come in handy.
Shouldn't be your sketching rather than your memorization.
Ah, shit, he ignored me! Damn it, I said stop!
Ryuji!
Hurry up and get in!
That is certainly a good idea and a good way of solving that.
So, you're seriously the student council president of Shujin. You know what happens to anyone who snaps at me, don't you? So, whose number is this? Your boyfriend?
What in the world?
Who the fuck are you? Nijima-san!
What the hell'd you do to her?
Oh, I get it. You got followed, you dumb shits!
Holy moly!
That bag you saw the other day, the crocodile one, how much was it?
About 3 million.
For reals?
Better thank those guys.
That one should count twice.
What?
I'm royally pissed right now. Can you tell? You know how spending money relieves stress? It's you goddamn brats sniffing around like dogs and barging in here like you own the joint. See this empty space? I'm so pissed that now there's a 3 million yen gap here. It pisses me off even more if I don't fill it up. I'm a perfectionist. So, good luck.
What is that supposed to mean?
Come on, you all look so tense. I think I'll call it debauchery of minors at a club. So, can I send this to your school?
That's...
Oh damn, I got booze and cigs in the shot. Maybe some drugs too. Ah, this is so hilarious. I feed on dumb shits like you. Understand, pretty little student council president. Now listen up. Run your mouth to the police, and I'll break all of you, starting with your families. I want to give you the usual month, but well, you have such a large group here. 3 weeks. Bring 3 million yen by then, no less.
Don't worry, I'll just do a trip to Mementos.
Corner, you know. It'll be easy if you beg your mommies and daddies.
I can grab all that in like 1 or 2 Mementos trips, that shouldn't be a big deal. Hey dog.
Now get out of my sight. I'm about to have some fun.
What? To hell with that!
Don't bother with him. Makoto's safety is more important right now.
$3 weeks for 3 million and things have taken a serious turn for the worse. Dun dun dun.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to drag you in like this.
For real.
Here we go
It
again.
was stupid.
I must agree. You should have easily imagined this happening.
Hey, Yusuke!
I was so caught up in trying to be useful.
Alright, enough of the blame game. What's done is done.
I'm gonna cause trouble for Sis, too.
Sis?
Fair enough.
My older sister has a commendable job, and she's a much more remarkable person than me. A lot happened after we lost our father 3 years ago. So it's just us living together. But I'm still a child. So all I am is a burden to her.
And that's why you were so reckless?
I just wanted to be useful in some way to someone.
You know, I might not get your whole situation, but ain't it a bit off saying that you're useless to her?
It's the truth, though. In particular, I have to apologize for what happened to you. Now that I think on it, the truth about Kamoshida must have been covered up by the whole school. I had my suspicions, but I couldn't do anything about it. No, I didn't do anything. Had I cared enough, I could have done something. People like me must really be what others call scum of the earth.
Real scum wouldn't call themselves that.
Huh?
I'm the same. It's just like you said before. I was closest to Shiho, but I didn't do anything. Besides, Kamoshida's the one to blame. Shiho understands that, and I do too.
Takamaki-san.
You didn't have a place to belong either. Isn't that right?
Me either?
We won't let anyone fall victim again. Now, what should we do from here?
I'll do something about the money. So can we please just drop the case with Kaneshiro?
No can do. We're all caught up in this.
We can't have you rushing things on your own anymore and making the situation worse.
If only we could do something about that bank.
I wonder if personas are a bit more widespread than you think. Like, it seems like that's a fairly common thing these days to hear people talk about.
Ryuji!
Bank? Oh, right! The bank! She isn't useless at all! She may be our key in! Hear me out, you guys.
Our key in? What do you mean?
Cat? Are you all okay?
No.
We've become Kaneshiro's targets. That means we've become customers of Kaneshiro's bank.
I see. The reason why we couldn't enter before was because we weren't considered his customers.
And wouldn't you say that she in particular is a special customer? Let's take her with us. She is responsible for our current situation.
Whoa, I don't follow this at all.
She risked her life doing something so reckless. At the very least, she has the right to know. Won't you come with us?
That doesn't sound ominous.
Wait, to where?
Yeah, where are we going?
Beats me.
A canine?
It's Fox.
Be quiet. The shadows are going to notice us.
A monster cat?
Here we go again.
I'm not!
That's Morgana, the cat that was in his bag. This is what happens when we come here.
That voice. Takamaki-san? Where are we?
We're inside Kaneshiro's... well, the world inside his heart.
What?
It's another reality in which Kaneshiro's distorted desires have materialized.
Another reality? It's floating in the air. This is reality? My goodness. I'm sorry, it's just... But since this really exists, I can't doubt it.
I guess she's taking it well.
A reality that one's heart shows. Is it like the application of optical illusions in social cognitive psychology?
That's something we have no idea about.
I see. So stealing one's heart, that may be like overriding their cognition. I think I kind of get the logic behind it.
Ain't she more amazing than you?
We're about the same! Then, does that mean there's an ATM version of myself somewhere in this world too?
Perhaps. Regardless, we can change Kanashiro's heart and make him confess if we steal his treasure. If it all goes well, that is.
I'm sure it's gonna go
We'll
well.
make it go well. Everyone will notice us for sure if we take someone like Kanashiro down.
Our justice will also become resolute.
Think we'd be able to give courage to those in need if it happens?
For the sake of those in need, huh? You sound like my father.
Your father?
No, don't mind me.
You also like to dress up in red spandex. It's a bit odd.
You want to go to that bank, right? Let's go then. If I've become a customer of that bank, then they'll have to let me in.
For real?
There you go, there's an exclamation mark and question mark at once.
It's just as I calculated.
You know how you can use your card to get into banks during after hours? I thought that I'd be able to get in, since I have the same identity as such customers. I'm Kanashiro's source of revenue, after all.
Ah, that makes sense.
Wow. This place is huge.
I rarely gotta go to the bank, so this is making me kinda nervous.
Being in a bank with costumes like these is so obvious. We're totally robbers.
You got that right.
It seems there will be a lot of shadows from here on.
Huh? What's that about?
Enemies attack us here.
It's a good way of phrasing that.
I've trained in Aikido. Don't worry. I can defend myself.
Self-defense won't do much good against shadows. But then again, it's better than nothing.
We have to go in from the front, don't we? I'm an honorary customer, so I better act like one. I will be useful for you guys.
Certainly, especially once you anime up.
Come on, let's go.
Time for best palace theme, goddamn. Right. Anything to say? My mind is made up, let's go inside. Alright, sure, let's go.
Shall we go?
Alright, we're going in. Fuck. Goodbye, best palace theme. It's actually not the very best, but it's pretty good.
What business do you have here?
Want to talk to you
I had
now?
a feeling this would happen.
Come at us.
No, wait!
She's one of Kanashiro's customers.
I'd like to speak with the bank president.
Excuse me, but do you have an appointment?
I need to talk to him. Now let me through.
Let him pass.
Thank you, Kanashiro's voice.
It's Kanashiro.
I agree, the subtitles also agree.
Banks have presidents?
Yes, but not the political sorts. In theory.
Oh, I get it. Please wait. Receptionist is the right towards the back. I strongly advise that you do not attempt to go elsewhere. Alright, time to go elsewhere. Any swig around? See your treasure chest, but we can't get it. Can't go through there. Can't go through here, even though I see some swig. Receptionist just past the store. Fuck you. I should just follow the plot. Receptionist to the right, please don't go anywhere else.
Incredible.
This is gigantic to think such a large bank is floating in the sky. Well, I guess anything else in a palace. If any stuff to steal, nay. There's his reception office. Hurry up inside. That's a lot of money.
How many beef bowls could I eat with this?
Unauthorized entry, property damage, and other disturbances. That comes to 3 million yen in total. You're here regarding that, correct, Miss Beautiful President? It must be quite tough gathering so much money. I'd be willing to give you a loan, you know.
You gonna call it off then?
No, a loan. The interest rate is 10% a day.
10% interest a day? That means... one day is...
It's 300,000 yen.
There's no need to be alarmed. I have a more manageable option for people like you.
That was your plan from the beginning, wasn't it?
Quite the impressive insight, Nijima-san. Or should I say, the younger sister of the beautiful prosecutor, Sai Nijima.
This fucking Hitler mustache is so weird.
How do you know that?
Please don't underestimate our intelligence network. My, what wonderful goods have come falling into my lap.
Don't be ridiculous!
Young women are such great assets. They lack strength, be it social, physical, or mental.
Here we fucking
It's
go.
as if they only exist to be devoured by the strong. That just might be the rule since the dawn of history.
You truly are despicable.
You better be ready, Kaneshiro! We're gonna snatch your treasure from you!
Don't make me laugh, you petty thieves. My citadel has the highest security installed in it. Anyone will do anything for money. I'll rob you of your lives as easily as I breathe air. Get them.
It's Mr. Kaneshiro's orders. Eliminate them at once.
Right, I wonder what these guys are weak to. I wonder if it could be the new element that the new character is gonna bring. Let's give that a shot, maybe.
There!
Fuck, I was wrong. I guess those only appear when it's actually done. Oh, well, let's keep trying everything. There we go, one burn, that's alright. That technicals was very interesting. Let's try this anyway. Pretty confident we're meant to lose this. Maybe we're not meant to lose it just so quickly though. Maybe I should be more careful.
I don't have much health left.
Let's go here and try Zero. Seems like any I want to do. Hey, we got the follow-up knockdown thingy. Crits as well. Maybe that's always as bad as a crit.
See a weakness.
I haven't tried any of the other fancy stuff, so let's try Curse maybe. I wonder if they even have a weakness, maybe they're just designed to not have that right now. Hey, they got a crit, nice.
It's almost scary how good I am.
Let's go back to
Okuara. You powered up from the baton pass.
Let's try Bless then maybe. Nope.
Damn it.
That's not well though.
I don't have much health left.
I could probably put that guy to sleep and then try to technical it with Yusuke, which would give us an all-out attack.
This is my other self.
They may as well hit all foes. They got the technical miss. Or the knockdown from the technical. Oh, they by default is just physical. Good enough. Almost dropped my control. Well, the man stays alive. And now it is alive. Get back out.
I got too reckless. I'll back out and focus on support. Nice! You're giving work!
Here we go again.
This'll let you.
The target is currently stuck here. We need more backup. Don't let them escape. We must take them down.
Yusuke looks very unexcited.
What the? There's no end to them. Have they really been hired with money? We're in trouble at this rate. Let's run!
You do the old L&E via plot.
Why did the security guards turn into monsters? And what were those supernatural powers? Could those have been the personas you mentioned?
Does now really look like the time to be asking that? We need to retreat. Makoto, make sure you don't get separated from us. Hurry, Joker! The exit's just over there!
Oh boy, time to leave. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Oh, never mind.
There's no end to them!
Guys!
You seem to be in quite a pickle.
How dare you sneak around, Kaneshiro?
Yeah, no sneaking
would
around.
be my words. However, I do thank you for providing me with such wonderful goods. It's time you disappear. Managing a bank is tough as it is, so it's my policy to kill clients who are more trouble than they're worth. Having one impertinent brat disappear is enough to set an example in that other world.
Please stop!
Oh, I wouldn't damage an asset like you. They're dead men walking, but you'll be just fine. Your sister is quite a beauty, though. I'll make sure to make her my personal slave. Once I get bored, I'll just sell her off. Oh, poor sis. She could have been successful, if only her younger sister wasn't so dumb.
My sister has nothing to do with this!
Then you better start taking customers tomorrow. All you gotta do is endure it, and do as you're told.
Endure it. Do as I'm told.
It may be time to
You'll earn
anime.
3 million yen in no time. Although your life and everything along with it will be a complete wreck by then.
I've been listening to you go on and on. Shut your damn mouth, you money-grubbing asshole!
Huh?
Have you decided to tread the path of strife?
Yes. Come to me!
Very well. Let us proceed with our contract at once. I am thou. Thou art I. You have finally found your own justice. Please, never lose sight of it again. This memorable day marks your graduation from your false self.
What the hell?
A persona?
No, dude. That's a bike.
I can feel it. Myself. Me! Got it!
Wow! Nice! What is that? I've never seen anything like it.
You better earn your keep, or else I'll kill you!
I will not lose heart again. Ever. I'll go full speed, non-stop. Right, Johanna?
Oh, that took a lot.
Don't get all cocky just because I normally behave myself. I am done playing nice! Let's go, Johanna! Full throttle!
The enemy's agitated. Take them down and make an opening.
I love Morgana in the background just like because he got resurrected with 1 HP for this fight because he had died previously. Very good. Alright, so she for some reason has Nuke, which is alright with me. She also gets some useful stuff. She has a heal. She has the medium heal by default, which would be nice right now, but alas. Let's see if the middle one isn't weak to Nuke, which I think it is. Yeah, there we go.
The enemy's dead.
What do I want to do? We've tried basically everything but Sai. There's no way it's not Sai, right? There's no way in hell. Must be Sai. There's no way it's not Sai.
Go down.
Fuck's sake, why do these guys not have a weakness?
Doesn't seem to have a weakness.
Yeah, they legitimately don't have a weakness. Fantastic. Oh well. We'll just do some damage then, fuck it. Hey, we got 2 burns, so pretty lucky. Now we die. Goodbye on. Goodbye Cap.
I'll back out and focus on support. Hey, you have to hang on, okay? Panther's been taken out.
Well, this is going well.
Treat her.
Persona. There.
Don't worry, we can do this solo. If we miss, then that might be a bit harder, but in general, we should be fine, right? Nice, we didn't even get the shock with 4 shots. Thank you, game. Love you.
Persona.
We also have nuke, right? So let's maybe protect him now.
Ravage them.
What a good first showing for a new character. Fantastic. Might die here, that would be awkward. Let's hope we don't. Of course he gets a freeze proc, but of course we get a detox proc. Never mind, get fucked, Nate.
Let's go.
If we miss, we die. Which isn't great. Please don't kill me. Thank you. That would have been very awkward.
Let's get out of here.
It's our time to shine. Here we go. Epic music. And we all die. Never mind.
We know how to get in now. Our objective's been accomplished.
But how are we getting out?
There's only one exit, right?
So, you're totally the fist of the Phantom Star now, huh?
You wonder what that reference is?
Smacked? I'm going on ahead, so follow me.
Damn.
Okay, we have a path. Get in!
You certainly need that car for these 5 steps.
So you'll stand against me no matter what. Very well. I'll wait for you all. There's no escape in reality, nor will you break through the security system here. It doesn't matter what you do. You can kiss your bright futures goodbye.
Man, talk about wild. That was no Aikido. That was some hardcore ass whooping.
I mean, she kind of died.
I am so not pissing her off. Feel like she'll rip off my arm.
She does exude that aura.
Oh, stop it. This is the most exhausted I have ever gotten these past few years. But it felt pretty great. I never thought I'd become part of the Phantom Thieves I was after. Sis might faint if she found out.
You mentioned her earlier.
She's a prosecutor for the district, and she's investigating the Phantom Thieves.
Wait, ain't that bad?
There we go again with that
No
fantastic
need
line.
to worry. A normal investigation would never lead them to a world like that. Then again, it must have been fate for this to happen.
What do you mean?
I can't be like my sister. I had a feeling that there'd come a time when we wouldn't see eye to eye anymore. I'm thankful to have a sister who works so hard, but there are times I feel sorry for her too. And after hearing my persona's voice, I clearly understand how I feel now.
I feel like punching people.
It appears you're not as reserved as you make yourself seem.
I was just doing whatever the adults told me to.
Won't she be perfect as our advisor? She's fearless and has a sharp mind.
Sounds good to me. We've needed someone like that for a while now.
I'd be honored if I can help out.
We had way too much testosterone anyway, so I feel much better.
It's from Kaneshiro. He's reminding us of our debt. So the Kaneshiro over here doesn't know what happened inside the palace.
That's right. But his palace will be affected if the real Kaneshiro's cognition changes. We can't be lax.
Seems it'd be best to avoid unnecessary contact with him until then.
3 weeks left, huh?
There's that security system too.
But if we pull this off, it'll definitely be great.
We'll crush him like a fly.
I'll make him regret making me angry.
Foreshadowing.
Anyways, let's begin our operation tomorrow.
First, we need to secure a route to the treasure, like always.
You guys are finally starting to get used to this.
I'll be waiting for the call to meet up.
Damn, motorcycles are cool. I wish my Persona was like that. Yours is on a ship though. Dude, you kidding? Motorcycles are way cooler than dumb boats. It'll be just like that song, I'm a phantom on a steel horse I ride. Don't say such things, and for the record, I'm most certainly not wanted. Honestly, I'm mostly just surprised you know how to ride a motorcycle at all, Nijima. You got a license? A regular one, yes. Nice, I can't wait to get my hand on one too. That aside, mind if I change the topic for a moment? What's the matter? I'm sorry, everyone. I know I'm not in any position to be saying that, I truly do, but however, I must apologize. It was my actions that dragged all of you into this mess. On top of that, I misunderstood your true intentions in this. If only I could have realized what was happening to Suzuki-san. Come on, we don't need to talk about that now. It seems there are still lingering issues on everyone's minds. Now's not the time to be talking about that shit, though. Don't we gotta be doing something about Kaneshiro? He's right. Very well, I understand. Anyway, I'll do my best to make sure I don't slow you all down.
Well, we were at odds with each other until just a while ago.
Dynamic shadows, I thought that's, yeah, I mean, they must be in this game, look at the, shadow of the cat there.
But Ryuji's totally right. We need to work together to overcome this. Nice.
And now we're going up against a real criminal. Stay in this house, okay?
Hey.
Hey, another box game for you. Oh, nice. Bunch of healing. Very fine. Any plant stuff to take care of? Nope. What are we doing tonight? I guess we'll make the infiltration tools. We watched the DVD, we can't go to exchange that right now. I don't want to read a book because we're gonna be, like, running out of things to do in our free reading time slots otherwise, so I think this might be a good time to do that. Let's do a save, just in case.
Okay. Yeah.
See if we get lucky and get another proc. That'd be nice. Nope.
Yes.
Definitely getting better. I can tell by just watching you. 2 points of proficiency. Oh yeah. So in theory, you could save scum these. Like there's a chance. I don't know how high the chances though that you instead make 1 extra and get another bonus point of proficiency as well.
Persona, huh?
So if you wanted to, and for some of the games which have a very strict timetable, you might want to do that sort of thing. You can actually save scum and like reload until you get the number you need and the amount of points you need. But in this case, I don't think we need to worry about it too much.
You know, I can turn into a car too, so it's like I feel a sense of familiarity.
Maybe you're a persona.
No. I'm supposed to be human.
It's supposed to be being the keyword, and you're obviously a cat.
Motorcycles are nice too, but it can't carry large numbers of people. I really am special after all. Huh? Carry? No. Take somewhere? Something just crossed my mind. It's no use. I can't remember it all. There's nothing I can do about it if I can't remember. I need to concentrate on Kaneshiro for now. Unlike you guys, Makoto's clever, so we can expect great things from her.
Don't talk shit about me, for real.
But man, you really do have something special.
Oh fuck, so that's how Morgana got in trouble? That's why Kamoshida had it locked up. That makes sense. That was good lucky.
Looks like I better step up my game too.
Like my bond with Morgana is growing deeper. Oh boy, oh boy. Now we get Kitty Talk. If negation is an animal type shadow fails, you can try again.
Alright.
I know. After we deal with Kaneshiro, I should consult her about mementos too. I'm sure Makoto's brain can... Hello? We got Yusuke, and now Makoto. This guy has quite the luck.
Wonder if someone else is gonna have something to say about that?
Nah, that can't be.
Oh, never mind.
I'm sorry for asking you here like this.
Oh no, it isn't a problem. I actually find it refreshing to be asked to the student council room, although it's somewhat nerve-wracking as well.
I think I'm a bit nervous myself. Anyway, I wanted to apologize. I'm really sorry for everything.
What do you mean?
You know, how I blamed you for Kamoshida's sexual harassment? Well, I wanted to apologize for that. I've honestly been meaning to this whole time.
Takamaki-san.
I realized later that Shiho was calling out for me, and I wasn't there to help her. I didn't want to admit my own guilt. So I took it out on you, Nijima-senpai. I'm very sorry.
Hey, there is no need for that. In fact, I think the two of us are pretty similar.
Huh?
I was unable to save anyone. Not Suzui-san, and not any of Kanashiro's victims. I kept telling myself I wasn't at fault because I was simply following orders. But that was all a lie. It felt like I would be admitting my own worthlessness had I not shifted the blame off of myself. Fear of that worthlessness was probably why I acted so harshly toward you and your friends. I'm deeply sorry as well.
I see. In that case, wanna call it even?
Even? You're right. How about we leave this conversation in the past?
Mm-hmm. Oh, but one more thing. You're not worthless, Nijima-senpai. You were a bit reckless, but you're the reason we found a way into Kanashiro's palace. And you even obtained the power to change people's hearts. You did that all yourself, Nijima-senpai.
That way of thinking is very much like you, Takamaki-san. When you confronted me about Suzui-san, I realized how dishonest and small I was. You're always very direct. That's what helped me finally realize the error of my ways. It turns out I'm a little slow on the uptake at times. Hey, can I call you On?
Yeah! I'm going to do the same. Makoto. Ah, that's so embarrassing.
Yeah, dropping the honorifics is where shit gets embarrassing. Just saying fucking honorifics in English like 18 times in a row, that's fine, that's normal. Absolutely, I agree.
How about we get something to eat before we go home for the night?
Oh, I know a place. There's a crepe shop at Central Street that totally stuffs their crepes.
Do you want to split one?
Let's each get a whole one, and then we can go half and half on those.
Oh, yes, let's. After school today, right?
So I think that scene was new from Royale as well. Royale needles a few like scenes of your teammates interacting with each other here and there into the game, which is very nice. Before you kind of got the, well, I mean, it doesn't change the impression that much in all things considered, but it mostly feels like the entire party is centered around you, and these people wouldn't really be interacting at all with each other if it wasn't for you. But Royale tries to rectify that a little bit and tries to make your teammates actually like function separately from you at least a little bit, or at least occasionally hang out with each other. Well, she did a bit more than a friend, but yeah, it's quite fair. Hey, this is a mite late, but how shall I refer you to, Nijima? I believe some courtesy should be shown to those who are our senior. Oh yeah, should we call you like Nijima-san or like Nijima-senpai? No need to be formal, just treat me the same way you would anyone else. Right? But don't not be rude. I already just call her by name. For real? Did something happen? There you go. There's a secret between us girls. Damn, that sounds like fun. Oh, if you may call me by my first name, no need to hesitate. Very well, I should just do that.
Hey, are you listening?
Fuck's sake. We're gonna fail the proficiency check again. Please don't throw shit at me. No. Fuck's sake. Oh, that looked like it hurt. Right in the forehead.
Pay attention!
Cat is disappointed in me. I've let everyone down. I'm useless.
Okay.
Next target is a criminal, one that even the police can't handle. We'll take care of him ourselves and leave the world speechless. Time to change Kanashiro's hearts has begun. Try to steal our target's heart by the deadline. Mission start.
Hey!
So you need to tell the others about that target and mementos. Interesting transition there, Kat. Let's have a quick chat with these people here. It's almost summer. Talk about the Phantom Thieves was non-stop throughout spring. What will go on this summer? The Phantom Thieves are neat and all, but summer calls for soothing soba. You don't underestimate its flavor just because you can buy it in convenience stores. It's tough to tell if they're hot or cold. These noodles aren't sure, but they're soothing? You tossed the entire blocking blackboard at you. It's never seen before. Hey, have you seen the Phantom Thieves website? You can actually request them to target someone. Something like that sounds like it could lead to a lot of trouble. Akechi mentioned that too. I guess it does sound like they're pretty dangerous after all. There was a poll or something about the Phantom Thieves and not too many people supported them. Right, so we are actually in our mission proper this time. Let's do a proper save up here. So we have 3 weeks, I think. Not quite, but pretty much. To sort this mess out. You can go with Ryuji, with Maruki, or we can go to Mementos, or we can go to the actual palace. I think I'm gonna do what I always do, and just immediately go to the palace. There's an argument to be made about going to play darts first to get Makoto in on the old leveling up the baton possibility thing, but I'm not too worried about that. I think we'll be fine without. I wonder if I need to make any other changes before we go. Now that we get some SP back from baton passing, we are not super tied into the SP adhesive anymore, and we still have it in case of emergencies. That said, this dungeon is fairly long. There's actually one point, I think, where it kicks us out, doesn't it? Maybe. Can't remember. I think it changed in Royale. I think it used to not kick you out, but I think now it's split onto 2 days. At least that's what I want to say. Undecided what to do. Well, let's start by... Should I buy a second SP adhesive? They're very expensive. We kinda need some money anyway. Well, let's go to Station Square first and see what our lottery ticket is doing. I don't remember when the date for that was going to be. We got 5,000 yen. Hey, nice. Still positive.
Wow!
Man, we are hard luck on these lottery tickets. Pretty crazy. Streamer RNG. Right. We can also go to Shibuya, or Shinjuku rather. Let's go do that. Right, so we didn't really have an opportunity to come here yet. Let's listen to these 2 people. We got less and less fares, you know, any way I could make some more money. Well, I hear those thugs in Shibuya make a ton of money and they party like crazy. Yeah, but Shibuya's getting shady. It's all because of some new crime organization or something. Maybe their money is good, but I don't want to get caught up in any trouble with those guys. And we have a movie station here. Movie theater, even. Not movie station. Oh. Same thing, though. Wow. They're showing Like a Dragon. Looks like you'd improve your guts for that. Let's maybe not do that right now. Up? I'm just trying to get an overview of what's available everywhere. Pick up the vending machine, if there's anything of Ost. There's nothing of Ost. There's a point to be made about buying one of each from these vending machines because the import trader man guy dude thing sometimes ask for some of them, so if you already have them on hand, you can just immediately turn them in. And they're very cheap, so buying one of each is not the worst idea, but I can't be arsed. Have you heard the scary stories going around lately? That's right, there's something you must absolutely do, and if something ever happens to you. Wipe your heart right before anyone finds out what's really in there. I present Data Bye-Bye Insurance. Get it now at a special price during this promotion. That sounds exceptionally useful. I am in. Welcome, we've got a wide range of stuff here, from cute trinkets to beautiful wares. Those are all gifts, not super important for us right now. And we have a flower shop. This is the place for us. That's only open at night, actually. I'm speaking about this place mostly. Yep. Open at night. That's kind of weird for a flower shop, but alas. Then we have another bookstore, so we can buy some new stuff here, which is very cool. Buy the Flowerpedia, batting signs, Craft of Cinema, learn pro darts, ABCs of crafting. Oh boy, oh boy. Thank you, come again. Okay, now we have a lot of stuff to read again, so I didn't need to worry too much about that. Oh well. I don't regret the infiltration tools anyway, I don't think. It's always nice to have more lockpicks handy in case you run into something. That way we can just grab everything on the first pass. Did you hear about Madarame and the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? Yeah, there's probably nothing fancy to say here. Just gonna skip that side. Right, so that's it for Shinjuku. Anything else we want to try before we possibly head into the palace? Can't think of anything super important that I need to do in advance. I've decided that I'm not gonna buy another SP adhesive. I mean, we can just, for the sake of argument, quickly check what everyone's doing, but I'm thinking the majority of people go into the palace. They do not, actually, huh? Interesting. Oh. You know what, let's just make it easier for myself then. Let's just save here again, since we just did some minor busy work. It's already 3.5 hours, so may as well just call it here before we head face first into the palace. We can just do that next set proper. We'll just call it here for today. So, thank you very much for watching. It was a very long stretch of just plot stuff. We've basically had 2 sessions in a row where we just were setting up the next palace, the next target and shit, so it's just about time we end up getting to actually play the game again, which will start tomorrow. So, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you, well, I guess tomorrow. Bye-bye!